It's showtime. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live here on Blacklist Universe and other. I don't know what channels I'm on here. Draw Comics Like a Pro and on Facebook. Anyways, here with me thus far we have Jeff. What me worry pots? Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. I'm not drawing.
You're not drawing. That's
I'm
fine.
not drawing.
You don't all have to draw. Everybody doesn't have to draw. I don't even know if I want to show what I'm drawing. And we also have the Lesta Sisters. What's up, ladies?
Hey, doing good. I know everybody is drawing. They're working on a project, and it's kind of like, well, I don't think I can actually show. So it's just like everybody drawing.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah, it's kind of funny how it works.
That's gonna do for a drawing thing. I mean, I guess I could draw something else instead of what I'm working on, but
that's true. Maybe I can work on getting something to stream on my computer. I usually draw on my phone, but the audio apparently with Android phones onto StreamYard has just decided, yeah, we're going to be really weird about things now. So it's like, okay, so I'm trying to put it through my laptop, but I still mostly draw on my phone. So I have to set up my other computer. Anyway, I got the link and went, let's get that set up, and worry about the technical stuff later.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Jeff.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. You know what we could do?
What's that?
Ooh.
We could come up with a Dean Cain movie.
Yes! That is what we should do, because we're getting close to Christmas, right?
It is. Oh my gosh, another Dean Cain Christmas special.
There you go.
I wonder though, it's not even
Wow.
Thanksgiving yet. Maybe we can make a Dean Cain Thanksgiving special.
Oh, that's true. It's a possibility, right?
It's not a bad idea, Jeff. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah? Maybe. Where is Kevin and Matt and everybody? I'm sorry, I was on another thing. So, okay, Kevin's setting up. Matt making a last-minute run for Chick-fil-A.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Boys got a late dinner. Oh, no, wait, it's 7 where you are?
Oz says drawing sounds nice. Well, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with it? Wait, did I send them the link?
Oh,
That would be a problem.
that could be a problem.
Let me check. I did. I sent it in. I sent it in 25 minutes ago. See, I'm on the ball.
There you go. 25-minute warning. That's awesome.
So what's going on? Hey, Rusty, what's up, buddy? Oh, I should say hi to Sheldon. What's up, Brad, my big Sheldon? Oh, he hates it when I say that, huh? Nobody gets me.
We get you.
You know what?
Sometimes we don't really want to.
That's fair enough. I was thinking today, because I'm like in this what should I be doing sort of mentality while I'm trying to figure out what else I should be doing. It's like, okay, I'm trying to finish this project with John Delarose, but that should be done soon. And then it's like I should be able to ramp into something else, even if I don't have something like a gig for somebody else. It's like, what would I want to do? What do I think has a future? And I was thinking about those Dogman comics are like the #1 comic in America.
Dogman?
Yeah, and I went and I looked at it and I'm like, this is so dumb.
That's a little kid's comic, right? Mm-hmm.
Huh? Have you seen it?
Kids,
it's a kid's comic, but then I was coming to my whole kind of game plan is to change the culture. And how do you do that? I mean, you don't want to do it by trying to reach the 40-year-old men with who,
Lifelong comic habits?
With lifelong comic habits, right? You want to try to get to the kids. Oh, that sounds weird. You want to try to reach children.
You have a lot of kids. It makes sense that you'd be interested in taking care of families and helping to raise kids up in the way that they go, so they won't fall from it.
Yeah, and I have a bar, and
it's adorable.
I still don't know what I'm doing with that, but
it's there. Sometimes you make something, and it's kind of like The Sound of Freedom. Like, they made that movie, and it was done, and then somehow or another Disney got the rights to it, and then they just shelved it because they didn't
For
want
5
it out
years,
there.
yeah.
And then it stayed, and it stayed, and it stayed.
True. True,
And so I
true,
think
true.
it was the right time for it to be released, and then it found its way out. So you've
Yep,
got that one in your pocket.
that one's in the pocket. Now, how do I reach the dog here? I'm gonna show you guys some of what this thing looks like. It's horrible.
It's a dog book.
Dog man. it's I mean, I don't
Bless you.
what I don't want to do is this. Right?
Mhm.
Hold on. What I do want to do is introduce my good friend Elliot.
What's up, baby?
Yay.
Hey, hey.
Hi, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. What y'all
Yes,
doing?
queen.
Hi. That's what's up. Hey.
So this is Dogman. This is the #1 comic in America
Yeah.
by
Woo.
like an order of magnitude,
Word.
because it sells at every children's section in every Barnes and Noble that still exists, and kids pick this thing up, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's a cute simple stuff, but it's like, dude, look at this stuff. See, I couldn't bring myself to draw something like this, but in the same sense that I want to reach that audience,
Oh yeah.
how down, I mean, I guess I could do it with like an Afar style.
Maybe if you used your left hand.
Oh gosh,
Or feet.
that's a different audience, Jeff.
The world's
Oh my
first
goodness.
foot-drawn children's comic.
That's a completely different audience.
Practice a lot, and you too could draw with your feet.
And I'd also like to introduce
Oh my
my good
goodness.
friend Matt Cosson.
I do it.
Hey, hey.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Yum
Hey,
Chick-fil-A.
man.
Let's all hail Iron Age Media. Hail. Hail.
Hey.
And paint
I
on.
wish.
Manga
Hey.
changes culture. It's true. Iron Age says, I'll ghost
true.
draw for you, Mike. Hey, there you go.
That helps, right?
Roscoe. What's up, Roscoe? Says feet. Roscoe, you didn't come in with the whole foot video thing, did you? It would be a real feat to draw a book that way. Ha ha ha.
Puns.
Yeah, because you guys remember that video, right? When I did that video on Cecil Stream and like 400 foot fetish people like came and joined into the stream. Like if I pointed my camera down and started drawing
Oh.
something with my feet during this show, we would go from 17 viewers to 400 viewers.
Oh, dear.
But it's a very specific
It's-
set of viewers.
Dude, he's drawing, but with his feet.
It is
So
kind of
With
a
his
amazing.
feet.
It's
I
like
could-
so different, man.
I could
So-
possibly draw a dog man with my feet.
That's so hot.
Yeah. Did you ever read any of the Tintin comics?
No, I didn't.
It kind of makes me think of that a little. I mean,
No, Tintin was way better drawn than this.
oh yes, absolutely. But I don't know, something about the shapes and maybe the colors. It's got warm colors.
But see, I get this very simple 2x3 grid, and I'm fine. That's kind of how I draw my comic strip, right? Like the Bless This Mess was this way,
Mhm.
and then Afar was this way, but it was 2x2. But yeah, I mean, and I have story. I don't know. I was thinking about going back and redoing Imaginaries in a more child accessible style, and this sort of a 6-panel grid style to tell the whole story, just to be something that fits into the category of these graphic novels, which do so fantastically well.
It could be kind of fun to do a story that was like about, let's say, the adventures like a little kid was writing about. Like maybe he's going through a difficult situation.
That's
he
the
was-
Imaginaries.
Yeah, there you go. So like that could be the kid's version when he's writing his story. That's how it looks, and then you could still have, nice drawings or like the drawings you maybe feel more comfortable with
between
to kind of frame it.
adventures that show the real world.
Yeah, to frame
Well,
it.
I mean, I'm comfortable drawing in the Afar style, and I can jam that stuff out.
Oh, that's true.
If I had to, if I had a colorist,
Mm-hmm. I could help.
doing on just the drawing part, if I was like actually dedicated to doing it, I could probably do like 5 to 8 pages a day.
Well, I could
So I
probably
could
help.
probably get a 100-page book done. Oh, I don't know how thick these books are. That's probably a thing about it too. It's like how thick, how many pages.
I'm not sure. They're Scholastic, aren't they?
Dave Pilkey. Let's go to. Is it on Amazon or anything? No. Just go to Dogman. Dave Pilkey. Dave Pilkey. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just. I hate your art, Dave Pilkey.
Roscoe is excited that you're talking about drawing a comic of any kind.
Yeah.
I'm drawing Top Grift right now, Roscoe.
Mhm. It's just nice to hear you, taking on like a new project, like for yourself, and kind of going back into that, having that kind of train of thinking.
It doesn't include any talk about NFTs.
Oh
or
no, that's
Bitcoin.
coming.
Well, sure.
I've got an NFT marketplace coming out with Squid Grow, and that's going to be a whole different thing. So,
Oh, absolutely. Well, I don't mean to say that you're not also working on NFTs, but maybe also doing some comics.
and NFTs just sell or make a lot more money than comics. So
Yeah. Maybe
I would be
there's
able to afford to do something like this without having to worry about paying the mortgage or,
That
whatever.
food stuff.
that food stuff.
I don't.
Okay, Zach.
Let me
Zach?
go on Amazon.
Oh,
and
hi,
find it, 'cause
Zach.
it'll tell me Amazon.com. Ogman.
Yes, Zach, it does extend to comic creating,
What
especially
does?
the feet. They were
What?
supposed to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
Yep.
Oh,
Does it extend to comic creating? I said yes, especially the feet.
Yep.
Yes, Mike is quitting the NFTs.
I'm not
Andrew
quitting
Hayes.
NFTs. Shut up. Okay. 240 pages. Yo.
Okay. That's a pretty big size, but it's not. You're certainly more than capable of it.
Yeah.
Now, how much? It's $10 for the 200-page book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, there's.
That should be enough motivation for you to draw it in whatever style gets you to 8 pages a day. Stop being so proud. You're ridiculous.
It's not about. No.
Yes, it is. Yes,
See,
it
that's-
is. Absolutely is. Absolutely is. Don't even try.
That would be
What are you
crazy.
talking about? I
If you
was
could
just
just-
explaining. It's
the
like I
page
don't
with-
You
mind.
just
I like.
you
the
just
Afar
said I don't like this style. And maybe your far style takes you too long, so you have to simplify it further.
No. A far style is fine. This
I could draw that style.
actually, this cover here is better than the interior page style. That's the thing.
Hmm.
That's my issue with this. But that's the thing. It's very, very accessible to children, and the children's market is the market that we should be all like trying to reach.
I mean, if you have something that's okay for kids to read, you can always play something that's good for children intelligently, and adults can appreciate it too. But if something for grown-ups, it might have something good in it too that kids could learn from, but if it's too dark, it could be upsetting for them. I think it's a little easier to do something for children and play it to an older audience can appreciate than
But here's
maybe-
I get that, but here's the thing: is like if you're doing, say we had a successful book in the children's market alongside Dogman,
Right.
you can then. This is like going the opposite of the way DC went with Teen Titans, right? Because they had the Teen Titans, which was a very adult, mature, smart, intelligent book as a comic book, and then they teenaged it up for the original cartoon series,
right.
and then they kiddied it up for
Even
Teen Titans
further.
Go.
Mm,
But you could do the opposite, where you're taking your various projects, whatever they are, and you start Weldon's here.
Yeah,
I can't believe I got away with that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh snap!
I didn't even see you.
Oh no, I was Matt Costin at first. Then
I was gonna say, dude, you invited him in.
I know, but he never shows up. I've invited him for 3 years. He's never shown up.
Oh,
I know. It's,
yeah.
to watch Mike have given up so thoroughly.
Did I call you Matt Cosson when I brought you in?
Yeah.
Well, he came in as Matt Carson.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
You
freaking
said
smart ass.
welcome.
That's
my friend."
funny.
Welcome. Cheers
Hey,
to Matt Weldon
hey.
being back. The
Oh, where's
return.
Where's my dark
Weldon.
peanut butter? Hold on. I'll toast my honey roast. And it's so weird because I've been off. I got off that junk for so long, and I just started back up
Oh no.
like a month or two ago.
You sound so
Zach
mature.
Richmond says, Weldon, what?
I've been trying to like get my arrangement set up for the while I let y'all talk and chat about the markets and our target demographics. But carry on. I think I'm finally I might be close to where I was before because I gotta dust my table. All right, hey,
That's
carry on.
great.
I'll chat with you guys. I'll be back in just 1 second. I gotta go get my chair. I haven't had my chair in.
Uh-oh.
Get your chair, Maddie.
Draw.
Oh, and we have a Matt Cosson. The Matts are back. Back again.
Back to back Matt.
Hey, everybody. That's just
Matt
Weldon
back.
on the phone.
Matt the back.
The Matts are back.
There you go.
Yeah. So, anyways, you start with something like let's say a far style, kid friendly thing. I don't know. Do you think it works that the other way around, where you sort of smarten up the universe as you go, and it's like as that generation gets 5 years older, you have stuff ready for them as tweens, and then older yet, you have a more mature, aspect to the universe, but it's a shared universe.
Do you think Dragon Ball did that basically?
I don't know. I never paid attention to Dragon Ball because I thought it sucked.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball.
kind of started off as a kid's show, and you can't say Dragon Ball didn't find an audience.
Very
It got
popular.
way more dramatic as it went along.
It
It was a
did.
goofy
Oh,
little
really?
show with like real tiny, like Goku was like originally around like maybe 6 or 7 years old when in the first episodes of Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball Z took place 20 years later where he grew up, and that's when they're all just huge and screaming at each other for a long
Yeah,
time.
that's what I didn't like. It was like I tried to watch some on YouTube, and there was like 20 minutes of
Mhm.
someone powering up to hit
Yep.
somebody else, and I'm like, this is beyond stupid.
Yeah. The original like Dragon Ball like cartoon, when it was the kids book, it was like an adventure. They went to go try and collect the Dragon Balls that were hidden all over the world so they could get a wish and then try and do something with it. Like
They would help little villages fight quirky fight kooky villains. Excuse me.
Mhm.
But it's always just kind of cute and funny, and you have little dinosaurs and stuff like that, and it was just kind of a fanciful but romp for kids. I mean, I guess Dragon Ball Z is still kind of for young people, but it's definitely way more like hard-boiled ish,
Yeah.
by kids standards.
Dragon
kids are
Ball
playing
is not appropriate.
Fortnite.
No, definitely not. Not in the I don't know, some of the earlier ones, because the original Dragon Ball cartoon was probably made in the 80s, and a lot of the stuff that was made for kids anime back then by modern standards would still be kind of, I'm not sure about that.
Kind of iffy, kind of like PG-rated movies for kids in the 80s here in
Oh,
America.
oh my goodness.
Same thing. It's like, are you sure?
This is a good thing. That poor rabbit, water shut down is like, okay, that's a little much. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of anime does that. I don't know about what a lot of Western comics that have, or media that has pulled that off really. I mean, there's like Rugrats started off as a cartoon for like that started.
Let's not. Yeah, Rugrats.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
exactly. That's the only one I can think where there was
Yeah,
a girl version, but it didn't work.
Yeah. It's not attempted that much, is it?
No, it's not. I guess people kind of make their thing and they just stay in that lane for, well, I mean, The Simpsons has been the same for how many years has that been around?
The Simpsons since the
Mhm.
80s. Yeah, Simpsons started on the Tracy Ullman show. I remember.
Right.
I
So
remember
Bart
that.
been 10 for how long? I have no idea what happened with the Chimney. 1987. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a series that hasn't really changed from where it started much. Although it's gone into the future, but nobody's aged. It's kind of funny.
True. What you drawing, Elliot?
I'm just sketching. I got a new.
What you sketching,
pen
Elliot?
pen nib. I got
Got a zebra?
I got
Ooh.
no. It might be. Maybe it is. It's this is a 102.
Oh.
This right here. Let me show you. I got the
Oh.
is it the
Ashikawa.
Najipun or Nijipun, something like that?
Angel, hold on.
Najipun? Man, this is the one that Naoki Urasawa uses now. The guy that
How'd you get it from him?
I stole it. I went to Japan
Dang.
and then I took care of business
Thanks.
like I normally do. No, but I got this is awesome. This mic, I don't think you'll like it. No, if you know what, don't worry about it. I'll master it. I don't want to share my secrets with nobody no more.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Elliot, for.
It's an awesome pen. It's an awesome pen.
It looks lovely.
It's very nice.
Yeah, nice.
Can it draw a very fine line? It
I
looks
like that.
pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Is it a dip pen or do you load
Yeah.
that wood barrel?
it's a dip pen. Here, I'll show you. Say like let's see what it does. Let's see.
Oh wow.
It's brand new, so it's pretty.
I wish I could zoom in.
New.
Is there a break-in period, or do you like it just, or does it you like it just the way it is? Right.
There is
now?
a break-in
Or do you have to
period.
Loosen the metal up.
But I hear that it actually gets messed up fast. So it's a little bit like it's from what I understand, it's a little bit of like a G pen meets a Saji pen.
Is it better than a G2 archival ink pen?
No, not you,
Are
buddy.
you still using those?
Oh my goodness, I've been dumping the ones like crazy. Hey, do you guys remember where this guy made his debut? Ooh.
Aw.
Yeah, that was a
Oh.
big mess, wasn't it?
What's that? Yeah, on that. In fact, I downloaded that stream from your channel before you deleted it, so I need to cut that part out still and make a little video.
Wait, I
Um,
deleted the screen?
Well, I don't know if you did or not, but didn't you say to somebody that that you lost a lot of videos on your channel?
Oh, that was the other channel. Yeah, my channel, I got up to 14,000 subscribers. YouTube decided they didn't like my content, so they made it go bye-bye.
Oh, I keep forgetting these things turn backwards. But the reason I still have this is because you can take a knife or a razor
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of peel that thing open and then just dump some new ink in there, and you don't have to buy new barrels all the time.
Oh
Yes,
nice.
it's true.
It's amazing.
Hey, it's Matt Weldon. I didn't know you were here. I was eating my Chick-fil-A.
Hello.
How's it going?
That's respectable. Oh, it's
Hey.
good. I was I had to my last encounter with Chick-fil-A was tragic because
Oh
I
no.
had to it was a weird story. I won't go into this part, but I had to go to a funeral, and I was really trying to squeeze into an old suit that I had.
Mm.
And some pants were just screaming like heck no, and then one pair of pants gave just enough, but the only way I was able to do that was to skip a Chick-fil-A visit. But I went with my kids and got to watch them eat Chick-fil-A for
Uh-oh.
like 50 minutes,
Mm.
and so they would come back to the
50
table and they
minutes?
would-
What the heck? How much were they eating?
well, there was a play plate, so they would go play. They would
Oh.
come back and then take a little nibble, a little morsel,
Oh, yeah.
and then they would go play again. So it was treacherous. These kids were
It's heartbreaking.
Do it on purpose.
You know, they have salads at Chick-fil-A.
You know, there
And
might
I would also like to say welcome to my good friend Kevin Sharpity Sharp.
Hey, everybody, what's
Good.
going on?
Pretty sharp.
Look who's back, Sharp.
how you
Hey,
feeling?
hey, what's up, Weldon?
Yo,
Good seeing you back, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to see. Not much as well. I mean, not that not much has changed. We're all wiser, right? Hey, I heard Zach was gonna make an appearance tonight too, right?
Who?
Zach. At least I thought his name was Zach.
I don't know. He said hello in the thing, but I
Digital Zach.
didn't. Yeah.
Super crypto Zach too, right?
It's been a
Yeah.
long time.
I don't know. I mean, he said something in the drawing sounds nice. That's what he said. And
That's what I saw.
It's a school night though.
yeah, but is he on break?
Oh, maybe. No, I don't think so. Is it?
No.
How do
Wait,
you
does
know what
Zach-
his schedule
What
is?
is that? What is Zach doing right now? Is he a school teacher or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, is he an art teacher?
He teaches hospital. Yeah,
Wait, specifically art or
I
something
believe.
else?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
What else would he teach?
Dang.
Geometry?
Uh,
Yeah.
Crypto finance.
Crypto finance.
Oh, does anybody know if he's in high school or junior high or something?
Oh, he graduated.
I mean, does he teach, or does he teach the
He's in high
little
school.
single
Kindergarten?
digit?
High school.
Oh, that's even
High school.
better.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever think
teaches-
Oh,
about?
by the way, before you run your mouth again, Matt.
Yes, I'm just getting warmed up.
Siege, I know. Siege said, "What the heck? I got stuck tonight. Tell Maddie he's got to come back next week." And I said, "LOL." She said, "Tell him." And I said, "Maybe." And she said, "You're the worst."
Oh wait, where did this conversation happen in the chat? I can't.
No, it happened on my DMs with Siege.
I was gonna say she was on Brian's stream.
I know,
a
right?
little earlier.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Go do Brian's stream all day, Siege. And then when, push comes to shove, you just bail.
Get
on
you?
it.
Listen, I'm super jazzed about making regular visits because things are changing, and if I can start streaming more, and like I'd always talked about doing more streams on my own, I've been thinking about Elliot for years about getting some official hardware so I can set up the cameras and lights and stuff like that.
So Elliot and the guy love Sort Away.
Yeah, I just remember Elliot setting up years ago, and I've just been thinking about it ever since.
Oh, right on, yeah.
Whenever he would talk about, I rearranged my room again this week.
It's the perfect opening for you there, Mike, but you didn't take it.
I'm not some jealous, bitter child.
No, the frickin' video thing.
Yeah.
The frickin' Guy Love song.
Oh,
we haven't heard that in a long time.
It's too late now. If you have
Oh
to
my
explain it
sorry.
goodness.
the moment is gone.
I mean, the guy look.
10 minutes later.
The
between
moment-
two guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still packing those clips?
And see, you're all sitting here waiting for me to play it, but I'm not going to.
No,
much.
hey, Weldon, man, you got me hooked on those G2s. I've been using those now for years.
I
Oh, it's-
thought I saw
Everything,
you.
it's everything will shut down for the night. Then.
The funny thing
That's
is, he
what most
uses
of
them on
use
his tablet.
Yeah. When I'm not on my tablet, I try to mimic the G2 on my tablet, though.
Oh, really?
Like right on
I
the
try to get a rough brush, kind of ballpoint pen feel.
right on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know which tablet it is, but there's this guy, one of the artists on that Rags comic from years back, and he uses a car key on his tablet.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What?
but he's been doing it forever. Anyways,
How
hey,
often do you have to replace it?
replace the screen. I guess he got tired of nibs, so he's like, I'm going metal.
Oh,
I have these little where is it? I have these little, like, they're not plastic tipped tips. I'm gonna try one. I haven't tried one in a while because I thought that's what was glitching out my tablet, but it's it doesn't matter what I use. My tablet's just a glitchy
it's
piece
just
of.
a tablet.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about tablets.
But look at here. Let me see if I can show these.
What we got?
Mine's working great, Mike.
Can you see these?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what are those?
Oh wow.
Oh, that looks like a pen.
Yeah, they
Is
look
that
like
with the apple?
they look like little ballpoint pen tips, but
Yeah.
they're just solid.
It doesn't have any
copper
ink in there or anything?
or what? No, they're for the
solid.
iPad.
Interesting.
You got an iPad? Hey, yeah, I've been thinking about. Well, I was thinking about Elliot, but I guess.
You're always thinking about Elliot, man.
Well, no, now I'm thinking
Like
about you, Mike,
obsessed.
because look what I got. I got.
Hi, love.
Yeah, yet another opportunity to do the guy love thing, and you fumbled.
Strike 2.
I
No.
feel like you're a little obsessed with the guy love thing, Jeff. Anything
He
you
just
want to
likes
tell me?
quill time clips.
You don't have to full screen me, but look at the bottom screen down there. Look at this. Got it off I got it off Marketplace for $500.
Oh.
Hey.
Nice.
To Elliot.
Nice. Not thrilling, but nice.
About
Awesome.
time.
Oh, that's terrific.
This is it's one of those 12 by 9s. It's
Yeah.
and it's a 4th gen.
Oh,
iPad
that's newer than
Pro.
mine. That's newer than mine. Right on.
Well, yeah, not to be like offensive or anything like that, but you can only haggle with Mexicans on the Marketplace and the Craigslist and stuff like that. Everyone else will white people will make their hardware
There
go
are
out.
rules.
I heard racism. What's going on?
No, listen,
Ramsey's number one. He knows the secrets of desire. Ramsey's is the one.
I shot a bunch of offers to all like 50 different white people, and they just refused every offer I made, and all their stuff's still up, and they're all gonna go off.
Well, you know why? Because they paid for theirs.
Dang.
Oh, you thought Matt was saying.
They're still bailing me out, Mike. We'll go to the
It's-
loony bin together, you and me.
Got the
No,
penalty box.
So, talking about Craigslist, do you guys ever think about putting ads out on Craigslist, offering to teach art and stuff like that?
No.
No, just me.
Not Craig. Man, Craigslist. I had horror stories from that.
Just me?
There's websites that you can actually do that on. It's like a streaming, teaching people through streaming service.
Dude, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, I thought some kind of just little extra little lunch money, you know?
Yeah, but Matt, here's the problem. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna be like, okay, here's how you draw, and then you're just gonna put your pen on your thing and start drawing an entire illustration. And people are gonna be like, what?
Perhaps.
They're like, where's the circles we start with? They're like, screw that.
I'm
crap.
never coming back to this class. I'm a
It's for
failure.
beginners.
No, you got to tell
What are
these
you
kids,
drawing,
gotta be
Kevin?
fast. Yeah, Kevin's doing work.
What are you drawing right there?
What do you mean? What am I drawing? I'm.
Is
Sort
it
of a
here?
bulge. Or,
It's a
What bulge?
Batman,
There's
right?
no bulge.
Is it Batman?
yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it
Batman's
is
got a
Batman.
six-pack.
Actually,
I thought
It is.
so.
Oh, Batman's got a little bulge going.
Oh, it is Batman. Okay.
Is it-
I didn't
that's
see
not a
yours.
bulge.
That's
It's a hands.
You're bulge man.
Hands covering the
Yeah,
ball.
he's got his hands held in front of him.
No, that's
Is that a-
Oh, there's his
Is that a
belt.
commission?
Yeah.
If there's utility belt.
At least it's not brown.
that's a commission of Judge Engeron.
No, somebody asked me for a commission of kind of not really, but sort of pseudo worship, not worship, but reverent pose of Batman, and I'm throwing in the alley and the
Oh,
flowers
Oh,
and the
yeah, yeah.
that's
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
I thought
Kinda
that's what
thing.
it was. Like he looked like he was like kind of like at it, being
No,
solemn.
now
kinda
you need
thinking
to
about-
draw.
Jiminy says Batman got kicked in the crotch.
Oh. No, draw.
That was
little-
Jiminy, not me, Kevin. Just to
I'm-
point out.
I'm pretty sure he's got
Oh
an
yeah.
armored cod piece.
Yeah, I think he's probably thought about that.
For his hands. His hands are going to be clasped. I'm just
Is he done
wondering
with his
where
hands?
they're at.
Kevin, draw.
Has he got an itch?
Two little Robin's hands reaching up
Great.
under his arms, covering his nipples.
Nothing's gonna stop Weldon now.
Kevin's gonna stop coming on the show.
Kevin, they just don't get this deep, solemn, serious stuff here.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolling
I find it
Stones back,
hilarious that Cossin was the one that nailed it right off the bat.
Pablo says, I thought it was a guy peeing.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
They're all
Whoa.
trying to chime in now.
Oh, Mr. Carter.
I know, so rude.
man, the possibility.
Wonder who started.
It really is. I like the arch in his neck and his shoulders, and just you can read the kind of curve on his body, and you can feel the way that he's a little off balance. It's just such a cool pose. It's really
So
simple.
did Matt Weldon.
It seems simple, but it's really well balanced.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I was fighting trying to put it dead center, but it still came dead center anyway, and I'm not happy about that. So, like putting it.
I mean, it's better than having like his shoulder get cut off or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And you want to be able to make sure he's anchored there.
Exactly.
What size is that, Kevin? Is that 11 by 17?
11 by 17. I ran out of paper. I don't have any smaller paper. I usually use 9 by 12 for the show because it's
Is that copy paper?
If it's in the
or is
camera.
that
Yeah.
100 pounds.
it's a Strathmore 500. It says it's smooth surface, but it feels like it's kind of vellum because it's got a little bit of a tooth to it. I don't really like that myself. I like drawing on smooth surfaces, but they lied to me. They lied.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Hold on, I might be
500.
able to find the pad. Here we go.
Yeah, I never sprang for any of that high. Only like the 200, the 300, I think. Is the only thing I ever. If
I haven't really bought any recently. That was actually from a couple of years ago when the last time I did a Heroes Con. There's a art dealer that sets up, not dealer, but a art store that sets up. They're called Cheap Joe's.
Nice.
Yeah, I know they got an interesting name, but
They got good for price.
Huh?
They got stuff for a good price, hopefully. So
no, not really. They're
Not really, right?
Yeah.
Me too. I had the same experience. I was like, you can't surprise me.
Yeah, that's right, Elliot. You go to the Heroes Cons every now and then, so you know. Yeah, they're not
false advertising right there.
No.
it's not just a bad product, right? No, it's Cheap Joe's. Oh, you have good prices? No. Cheap
Well,
product.
we went to one
No,
of
but
their
Joe
stores.
himself is a cheapskate. That's the thing.
They had this little small rinky-dink store in North Carolina. Like we're kind of close to the border of North Carolina. We're a few miles. We're like 30 miles from, or 30 or 40 miles from the border of North Carolina, and we're like, I don't know, about an hour from the border of Tennessee. But they had a store in North Carolina, and we went there, and we about almost died from all the. They had these curvy roads. The GPS sent us on these wacky curvy roads, and there's one that went down a mountain, and it was really curvy, and it was raining hard. Yeah, we were having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, clearly you made it.
Yeah. Clearly, yes. I live to tell the tale.
Hey, Andrew Hayes asks, Mike, do you rest your pencil on your knuckle? Neil Adams said that's not right.
Well, Neil Adams is dead, isn't he?
Wow.
Wow.
I was just
That-
talking about him today.
Just wow.
What?
Neil Adams has departed. Hey, speaking of like cheapskate stuff, one of the main reasons I asked about your paper is because I found this 270. I'm barely getting familiar with paper and weights and stuff like that, but it's like 270 GSM or something like that, which I believe is the same as a lot of that 100-pound Strathmore stuff. Anyways,
I think that's 110 pounds.
it's I found bulk paper for like 10 to 12 cents a sheet.
Wow.
Instead of like the Hobby Lobby stuff, which I guess at the cheapest, if you got like a discount, it'd be like 40 to 60 to maybe 8 cents a sheet, something like that. I've been using it a lot lately, and I honestly can't tell the difference a lot of the time anymore. But if y'all are interested, I'll show you where I get it, and y'all can try it out. I mean, it's cheap for 10 cents a sheet. If you're gonna,
10
But I,
cents.
Cheap
like,
paper, yeah.
maybe I'm just talking to Matt here.
Oh.
I'm not.
I'm not
I'm
into
interested.
Oh, wait,
We're all
Kevin.
listening, Matt.
No, I'm mistaken. You guys are still mostly traditional too. Y'all mix it up.
Oh,
Um,
everybody
I
loves
haven't
to
drawn
draw
on paper except for like a couple little things for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Really? That's what I thought. What was that stream that y'all were doing? Was it a week or two ago where Aaron was griping about everybody doing
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what Aaron does.
Right. And draw the thing.
I think everybody
That's
still loves to draw on paper, even if you don't get to.
There's just nothing like it. I just can't. I mean, well, I don't really. I need to get an Apple Pencil so I can take this gnarly little beast for a test drive myself before I. Well, actually, it's actually a gift for my daughter. I didn't get it for myself. Like,
Aw.
I tell myself that.
That's right. You're not going to be using it a bunch.
I might end up taking it for a spin. But I gotta
Well, then
get
you just have to get a second one if it works out.
How much did you get it for?
$500.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
I
Which
think-
one
That
is
was
it?
totally off the back of a truck.
Yeah, well, that's what I tried to tell you. I kept shooting out that offer to a lot of white folk, and they was not having it.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden,
That's
excuse me,
cheap.
sir, I have something for you.
Yeah.
How much
I,
are iPads usually?
I couldn't tell you. I don't have a clue.
That's when you get knocked on the door. Hey, my name's Sheriff Lobo,
Okay.
and we hear about things. What do you know about this? What are you talking about, man? I'm dead. What I know?
Sheriff Lobo, we've heard things about you, son.
Son.
Now I'm trying to talk a bunch of people down on their Apple Pencils right now, so I'll let y'all know how that goes.
I gotta just send you money. You buy it for me.
That's right, Comics Bear. Matthew Weldon is back on the show.
Whoa, Comics Bear. One of the last times I remember watching one of his reviews of my book. Oh, or maybe he got like an original art or something. Oh, speaking of, did y'all's auctions go good last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta put up an auction piece. Maybe I'll do it right now.
How about if we do it? Is it next week?
Yeah.
Next week will be
Black Friday.
Oh my
Thanksgiving.
God, Black Friday is next week. Black Friday.
Oh my goodness! I
Ladies
need
and
to,
gentlemen,
oh my gosh! I need to buy a turkey. Oh.
Crap.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing a Black Friday, Friday night auctions. So Matt Weldon can show you what he'll be auctioning.
It's not really for me. It's just another one of those
Christmas ones?
a Bible illustration. Yeah, for it's
That's cool.
and I'm not really doing an auction. I'm just saying $15. You can have all that I have, and I got 10 of them. So I'm just gonna say whoever sends me $15 each, I'll just mail them out because
What is it?
you guys want to see it?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to do it this week, but maybe we can get everybody.
I
Give me
mean,
give me one
something
second. I'll be right back.
A little something to show
Little
because I
something,
can't show what I'm doing.
Give the peeps a little taste.
Although I kind of want to show what I'm doing.
Fun. Are you working on your? Oh, is what you're working on?
Get
A
me
secret
into
too?
trouble.
Ah.
Why do
Is
I
there
do
such
this?
a thing as contraband art supply?
Oh,
Maybe I should send this to Elliot, and he can tell me what he thinks.
I'll be back.
he's a good game.
Okay.
All right. If anybody's interested, I mean, we'll set this up for next week or whenever. But yeah, Thanksgiving is next week. It's Mary and Baby Jesus. Nativity.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
cool.
this
And look, in the background, there's a Elon Musk rocket.
Cool.
Yes, it's a print. It's 11 by 17.
cool?
And it's printed. It's actually printed on that same paper that
Really?
yeah, so that's another cool thing about that paper is you can take it to printers and be like, print it on this. It prints so
Really?
nice. Yes.
Oh wow!
Hot dang.
So you can draw on it, and then you can get it printed on there.
You can draw on it, and I print my black and white line work on it, so you can tell
Really?
people to color it if they want coloring pages.
That's a versatile paper.
I can't wait to show you guys to see if you like it.
That's
Anyways, we'll mess around with this stuff later. I just wanted to put that out there.
Cool.
But
Yeah, look the colors
Oh,
on that too.
look at that.
yeah, I'll put it in
Oh,
a top
interesting.
loader, and I'll mail it out. Just $15,
Uh-huh.
just after shipping, cost of everything. Because I'm not really, I don't want to make anything. I just want to make a little bit to put it into the next print, and start giving more of this stuff out.
Did you paint that digitally?
I only
Display
colored it.
Says Junkyard Don. Well, that would be if you printed that just on your color Epson printer, that would be a Giclée.
Yeah, I've never understood what that means.
The technology of Giclée is basically the same thing as that you have in your home printer, right? But generally speaking, Giclées were printed on large format like canvases and fine art paper and all that kind of stuff. But it is sprayed ink paper. It's gel. Giclée means, I think it means gel. So it's like the gel ink. It's the same stuff that's in your Epson, but it'd be on like fine art paper or canvas and then coated. If it's on canvas, generally they coat it.
Wait, is it? I guess I understand what you're saying, but if it's not Shack approved, I don't really care. Fill and chill. That's all.
Giclée. So if you have that paper and you have a good like Epson Workforce printer that prints really nice, then you just print out your artwork, then spray it with a fixative.
Oh, nice.
That'd be like Giclée quality.
I'm down with the fixative.
Yeah.
When I have to air out my room sometimes.
Get spray glitter.
Oh crap.
No?
No, that's a good idea. I never knew such a thing existed.
Right? Psh, yay.
Well, anyways, you can go back to Kevin. Let's see what the progress is. Or
That is
Elliot.
beautiful.
I'm gonna
And
start,
perfect for the holidays.
I'm gonna start drawing. Yeah, the only reason I bring it up is because I just wanted everyone to get it before it got too late, and then so in case they needed to mail it out as a gift or something. Man, they did Keaton dirty in that Flash movie.
Oh, you didn't like it, Matt? Costin
Well, I liked it.
loved it.
Well, I liked it right up until the end.
He couldn't
Oh.
stop talking about it.
It's not bad.
Oh
It's all
yeah.
right.
See that? I thought that was kind of fitting. I didn't like it at first, that part ending either. But then I go, at least they gave him some type of like they gave him like a heroes. I don't want to give it away.
For sure.
I mean, because I'm glad I don't want them to like try to resurrect and do something with them like AI or something. I don't know. Hopefully they don't do anything like that.
Oh, they will anyways.
Well, it was that one Disney, not Disney, but the executive that was saying he was going to start using AI for that type of stuff, and people were hating on him like big time. He was one of Spielberg's old collaborators.
Wow.
I don't know. I think people right now, there's a hostility towards AI, so I don't think anytime, at least not soon, they won't be implemented. And if they do, it has to be like under the wire, you know.
I am really looking forward to AI being able to just come in and color for me one day.
It can.
Well, I know I've been trying to explore that a little bit, and it's a little. The only way I understand it works a little bit is if you flat it first. But
really?
I could just be behind. I don't really know. Tell me more.
Well, I would, but there's
That's my
people
dream.
in this chat who don't want to hear about
Really?
AI.
First, you have to sign a contract with Beelzebub.
Is it the
And
kiss of death?
then-
It's the proverbial kiss of death.
I signed an NDA with Beelzebub. I can't really talk about this thing. Also known as Satan.
Satan, yeah. Satan.
Wait a minute, Mike.
Yes.
What were you talking about on your talking about the son of the morning? What were you saying about the word Satan or something like that. I mean, one of
Oh,
your
the word Satan isn't a name. It
Yeah.
means adversary.
Title.
Yeah.
that's what you were saying. You know what
Right.
I'm getting at.
So there's in two different accounts of the same thing. One's in 1 Samuel, the second's in either or 2 Samuel. The other one's like in Chronicles, I think. In one account, it says that God had David basically, I can't remember exactly how to phrase, but urged David to number the people. And then in the other account, it says that Satan urged David to number the people. And so I had to go in and do the word study and show that there's actually a single verse in another, I think it's Numbers, where both words are used in the same place. So it's talking about God, and then the same word that's translated, that's used, Satan, as the adversary, refers to the angel of the Lord, which is a reference to God. So it's like it's not using it as the name or the title, it's using it as the word adversary. So it's like when God is in an adversarial position to the person or the action, it uses the word Satan, but it's not talking about Lucifer, the fallen angel. It's talking about being an adversary.
There's one minister that I listen to. He doesn't even call him devil or Satan. He calls him negative energy because he says he's not worthy of a name. It's negative energy.
Well, his name was Lucifer.
Yeah. Now it's mud.
I'm sure his name is still Lucifer. It's like,
Yeah, I was thinking about you too, Mike. Let me just go.
I'm glad you said Mike and not Elliot.
I got a hold of another Bible not so just recently. And somebody actually gave it to me as a gift. Doug Ernst gave it to me. It's like it was printed in 1960. And it was one of it's from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I didn't know they made, because one of the things I showed you was mine that I had on our stream that we did, and how the church has sewn, they literally sewed the Bible and the Book of Mormon and all those books together back in the day, because we absolutely love the Bible. We accept the Bible. The Book of Mormon is not to replace it or anything like that. But I didn't know they sewed those books together even back then. They might have even sewn them together, but it's all sewn together, and it was printed in 1960. I'll have to show it to you. It's got some cool maps you might like.
Maps of what?
Just landscape maps of old biblical stories and stuff like that.
Random maps.
Wichita. Got a great map of Wichita from 1960.
This here is a map of my neighborhood, 1973.
This one will get you to my house. The long way.
Buried treasure.
There's the map I'm looking for right there.
All right, where's my paper? Man, I forgot how hot it was doing these streams.
Really?
Wait,
I'm all
light?
I'm toasted up over here. I can't.
So it's a little easier in the winter.
Hey,
Yeah.
Now that you're mentioning that, is anyone else? I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm drawing, sometimes when I'm really focused, I start getting really hot and like start sweating almost because I get so focused. Even when it's cold, I just start sweating because I'm like,
Oh yeah, when I start drawing, I start heating up.
yeah, my
Maybe-
body's
No
just
matter
temperature
what.
goes
That's
up.
called menopause.
Maybe it's the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
It's spicy.
Becky says it's because I'm spicy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you're my little conquiso.
Oh, that was remotely adorable.
Did you say con queso?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Christ.
You just called him cheese.
No,
She
she called them with cheese.
Not just.
Oh,
yeah.
with
I love cheddar.
It's
He's Matt. He's Matt Conqueso.
What?
Crossing.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
He's my jalapeno too.
He's my con queso maximo.
Yeah.
I am con carne.
Oh dang.
Chili
alright.
con queso.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta go. Well, then we gotta get you on the carnivore train, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
tell me more. Is that what's the name of that? That's not keto, is it?
No, it's carnivore. Keto.
Oh, it's just
keto.
straight
You can
carnivore.
have like vegetables and stuff.
It's like
You just-
less food to eat. It's almost like up there with air.
No.
Oh dang.
It's almost like a
You
lot.
I've been doing carnivore now for like
Just
a
kidding.
couple weeks, and I like it. It's easier to make food.
Oh yeah,
Hey, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm on the
peanut butter
the-
diet. We know.
Seafood
peanut-
diet?
the peanut butter and vapors diet. I just inhale vapors off of food stuff.
Do you do keto?
I just
Do you do
yeah.
keto, Matt?
No, I don't really do anything. I listen. There's this crazy new app too. I want to see if any of y'all know it. And don't you feel free to disregard me, but it's because you never know what apps to trust anymore. But this app tells me that some of the foods in the store, because I bring up the app and it brings up a barcode scanner. You scan the item, and it tells you on a scale of 1 to 100 whether or not that item is any good or not. You know, like
ratings or
yeah,
just
yeah. Just out of 100, if it's in like the 20s or the single digits, it's really bad for you. But you know,
that's when you buy it.
Well, no, it's so strange. It's kind of influenced a lot of me lately, and I've been staying away from a lot of, because this cheese is so bad for you. I had no idea cheese was so bad for you. And the butter aisle,
what?
Goodness, is riddled with unhealthy options. They rate
Okay,
so poorly.
this is all lies, Matt. You're believing the lies of the FDA. And
Well, no,
American
tell me, is
Medical
butter?
Association.
Is carnivore and butter? Is that?
Yeah, butter all over the place, bro. Hey,
Really?
Siege wants to know what you said and if you're gonna come next week.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for.
He said
many
he's never leaving.
No, I can't wait to get my hardware in the mail.
Oh, nice.
So I can start setting up some of my lights.
You get a good deal on that too?
I have, in fact, I have 2 webcams. I have a Goodwill webcam that I can't find that I bought years ago, and then I bought 2 webcams like 2 or 3 years ago, and they've just been sitting there. So I have like 4 webcams that I need to put some mileage on. I need to put some mileage on. I need to
Put
get
some
them
effort
working.
into.
Yeah, I had delusions of grandeur for so long.
Well, we're glad you're back, Maddie.
I'm trying to calm down a little bit and not just don't, talk too much. But and I'm about to pull out a piece of paper because I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. I was nervous about coming back on.
I'm nervous every time. Matt.
Were you nervous that Elliot was going to yell at you?
No, I was nervous that Elliot wasn't going to be here.
Hey, Gary Shipman. Gary, get your butt in here.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta have a full-on reunion. Come on.
It's a family reunion.
It's a family affair.
Gary, you still alive on Twitter?
Is Titan still going strong?
Yeah, I think we're definitely flying through.
And do you know Gary? He got trouble with his YouTube. I think that they take his YouTube.
Yeah. Over and over.
You can get an update from Gary on that.
I think he's probably been on Discord, right?
Yes.
I have to go back on Discord. It's been a while.
Mhm.
I gotta get back on there actually.
I got to get on there too, Mike. I got your message. I don't know how to find anybody.
Come on. Come on.
I don't understand Discord. I just don't get it.
Really?
I don't. I feel like such a goober.
You really like Instagram? Is that your preferred?
It's easy to navigate, right?
Discord or Instagram?
Well, Discord is not very intuitive to me, but
it's
Instagram
hard.
is.
Instagram is fine. It's not about what I like. It's I don't understand Discord.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Did y'all
pretty
hear
Like
cool.
an old school message board to me.
It's
There was, what was that? There was a new one that was called Gilded. Did anybody try that out?
Yeah,
that's,
I think I have a Gilded. I just don't ever use it.
No.
isn't Gilded part of a game or something?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is.
I
Like,
think it was a gamer
Game.
community version of Discord. I think it's decentralized.
Oh. So
oh,
like-
hey, does anybody need a invite app to the Blue Sky?
What's that?
It's that.
It's like a new Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I need is a new Twitter.
I know it's weird. I've been trying it out, but it's I'm having a tough time getting traction.
Edwin's been trying
Well,
to
I
get
heard
me
about
into
that.
this new decentralized one. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, if anybody wants a Blue Sky invite, because it's one of those exclusive things, and I don't know if it's going to be exclusive forever, but currently it's exclusive. If anybody wants a Blue Sky invite, I got like 5 of them.
Was that because after Elon Musk bought Twitter, people were like, "I'm leaving," and so they thought, "Let's just start this one and get it going." Or,
Maybe.
or was it just like they took opportunity, like, "Hey, it's the time to get some new people."
I think you're right. I think you're heading in the right direction. I can't really tell you, but you're right. It's like it's hard to keep up with everything. But okay, Mike, listen, I didn't quit Facebook, but I got booted from Facebook.
Oh, you did?
I got a
Oh, no.
a ferocious boot from the Meta. I don't really know 100%, but I think somebody reported me for.
Oh, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
I've been
But
reported on
what, though?
Facebook.
Well, here's the weird.
What
Yeah,
did
it's-
you do, Weldon?
Well, I
Was
don't
it
want
that
to
comment
I don't
about,
want to speculate.
Offer
But I
up
think I
next
know.
kid?
I think I know who did it. But no. Listen, it's the weirdest thing. Somebody reported me for being a minor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
Like a
And-
40
Well, I
minute.
want to know what books you studied.
They
Like coal miner?
That's illegal now?
yeah, the Incredibles villain.
The Underminer.
That's what it was. No, just for being underage, and I didn't really look and see what the underage, but I think I've been on the app long enough to be old enough anyway. But but here's the thing: is when they told me that, they said you have so many days to prove you're old enough to be on the app. So they said we need front and back photos of your license or like social security number.
Oh.
Or like all that they said we need a bill with your name on it.
Oh
Wow,
my
they
gosh.
really tried to
All
dox
this crazy stuff. They wanted, and I was just like, just delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just delete it all.
Elliot, sounds here.
What? That's me.
He says $10. Hey, Mark. Reparations for being annoying. Hope to have a deeper discussion when I am sober. It was fun. We had a long discussion on Discord the other night. No worries, brother. It was a good discussion.
Have a good day, Mark.
I had the same thing happen to me with a place called Reedsy. I think it was called Reedsy, but it was it's a place where you can hire like editors and formatters for your book.
Oh dang!
And
Like
so,
Fiverr?
no, not Fiverr. This is a place called Reedsy.
I mean, like Fiverr, or no?
kind of, but it's more directed. It's more like kind of like an all-encompassing place for writers. And so I was I was going to start looking up editors, and so I subscribed to it.
Is there an area for emotional support for rejection letters?
No,
Well, it's
but
not all encompassing for writers, then, is it?
I just went and got drunk. Anyways, so yeah, that's what they did. Is they did that to me. He goes, "We need proof that you're not a minor," and I'm like, "What?"
Seriously?
I mean, I've never had anybody do that before.
I know, right?
So I basically told him, I already have an editor, and get lost.
I'm hiring an
dang.
editor. What makes you think I'm a minor?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the kind of the new cool thing in high school.
Yeah, every kid
Go
wants
and
one.
hire yourself an editor.
Everybody does have an editor. Oh my
It's the
god.
latest rage,
All these kids are editing in their bathroom.
Now we know.
Yeah, whatever happened to it sounds like all these news spots. Like I'm kind of glad that Upwork kind of pissed me off a long time ago too. Whenever they required all kinds of crazy stuff, and I heard that.
one.
Yeah, it was kind of going, or it was really trying to get going, but I think it kind of fell apart. But no, so once that whole Facebook thing happened, Instagram sent me a message, and just when I was about to tap into that Elliott algorithm, Instagram said, "Well, since Facebook deleted you, we're gonna delete you too."
And
What's the
we're
same
owned
company?
by Facebook.
Yeah, it's the same company.
Yeah, this Instagram did that to my old account. I had like, I don't know, 700-800 followers, and I was starting to get some momentum. And then like all of a sudden I couldn't log in. And then they said they wanted a video footage of my head 360 to be able to get back in.
Yeah, they wanted all kinds of stuff.
And I was like, what? I go, you don't even know what I look like to begin with. So how I could put anybody's face and there could be anybody, right?
That's a good point.
So you know what I did was I put on a mask, a white like face mask with a hoodie, and I videotaped myself that way, and they just permanently blocked me where it just can't even log in or even try to. They were like, screw you. They're like, oh, I see what you're doing. They just blocked me. I'm like, all right.
Oh.
So I started a new one, but I didn't attach it to my Facebook. Because that one was attached to my Facebook, which I always got flagged for comments, political comments. So on my new one, it's not attached to anything. I don't make any political comments. I just have strictly art.
So what's that new app that if it's linked? I guess I guess all of them are linked to the Instagram. If you delete the new Meta app, you delete your Instagram too. Is that true?
Yep. Because I think Facebook bought out Instagram.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well, no, but what was the new app? It's that new Zuckerberg thing. What the heck is it called?
Oh, I don't know
Links?
about that.
No.
Threads.
That's what it is.
Oh,
Anyways.
Yeah, that lasted 5 minutes.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Boomer Twitter.
Well,
It should be a crafting channel or something. That might be the problem.
I kind of miss my Instagram, but the only thing I miss on Facebook is the marketplace, so I can mess with these sinister white people on.
You can't get on Facebook Marketplace either?
Oh no, I get on there.
He's got ways.
Oh,
work
it
around
does.
that.
Oh.
He's got friends in low places.
Do you see Zuckerberg? They did some weird interview video, and he's just like, he's telling the hobbies he likes. He's like, I like eating meat on barbecue and playing sports. And it's like super generic. He's like, I eat meat. I like barbecue. I like to eat meat. And then
He likes jujitsu now. He likes twisting guys around.
It's like he's so robotic. It's like they've been thought to be crazy if he's totally AI. We think he's a creep, but he's just AI. He's like
giving himself over to the program.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
a total AI con.
I hate to break it to you guys.
With the Meta.
That guy invented a social media app. He's not normal in the first place.
Yeah, I did.
Well, no, he didn't. He stole it from the
Oh,
twins.
true.
Whatever. Whatever. Still the same doofenshmirtz.
And then in the middle of his interview, his forked tongue shot out,
Yeah.
messed in the air, and shot back in again.
Lizard
Yeah.
man.
It
We have to have a bit less of that in social media.
Well, hold on. Like speaking of like all this crazy stuff, did Elon Musk fill his quota of volunteers for brain chips and stuff recently?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, he's taking volunteers for.
Yeah, I didn't volunteer, so I don't know.
For what now?
I did.
For
Is
people who are
neurochip?
willing to have chips implanted in their brains.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I need that.
I wonder who he'd find in it doing that, because I know people
just
on the left
me.
hate him.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world.
Gary Shipman.
Spoilers.
Oh,
Gary
Oh.
Shipman. What's
Yeah,
up,
Gary.
Gary!
Gary? Guess who's back?
It's been a minute.
Gary's back. Tell a friend. I'm the only one with my camera on me. I'm gonna turn my camera off.
How is everybody doing?
that's
Pretty
beautiful.
good. So,
Stick
Gary,
it in,
how are you at drawing maps?
I usually get somebody else to do it.
man.
Okay, well that kills
Naps?
that.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've done at least one, I know, and I think it's been okay.
Like a Lord of the Rings style map.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Gary sounds all grown up. What the heck's going on? Did you get a new mic or are you?
I am just old.
It's been a while.
It took 50. I think I'm 58 years old. What am I? 57.
That's not that old.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been gone a while, guys.
Have you been gone as long as me, pretty much?
Say it again.
Well, I can't even remember when one of my last streams was since I've been on, but we might have quit at the same time or laid off for a while.
Wait, are you new back right now?
Yeah, I haven't been back in years. This is my
Oh
first
wow.
time back in years.
Well, welcome back.
Has it been
Yeah,
years,
Gary, I
has
don't
it?
think you've been on for like a year, huh?
It's been a while, yeah. You told me I don't know, a couple months ago in a chat or something. You said go start another YouTube channel because I got hacked twice or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I lost my channel twice. I lost everything, and I couldn't get back in. And then you said something. Well, just go start another one. And I'm like, well, I tried. And you said just use a different email. I'm like, oh, that's how you do it.
Yep.
So yeah, probably everyone and their grandma knows that, but I don't.
Well,
Or
that's
did-
why you call me, Gary.
Yeah, I should have called you sooner. What was I thinking? Well, it's good to hear all your voices.
Yeah, it's good to hear you.
Two.
Good to be heard.
It's good to have a voice.
What you got there on the table? We're having an auction on Black Friday, Gary.
Oh, that's right.
When is that? This Friday?
Black Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, I've heard people talking about it like a month ago. Like what is now?
People are getting ready for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought they were saying like now. Come on in. We're doing Black Friday a month early.
Some are doing that all month long. I don't know why, but whatever. Traditionally, however, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving. It's like, okay, now it's time for Christmas. So
Yeah, I actually did know that, but I thought everything's changed. The world we live in has just gone completely nuts.
Yeah, you want to know what's nuts? Is Aaron thinking that he's going to take over with a drawing show on Wednesday?
Thank you.
So listen, that's why we need to come back and bring like everything we got because
bring the pain.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Aaron needs to sit down.
go down the fire.
You don't understand?
What's going on with Aaron?
Aaron started up his own drawing
Lopresti.
competition show on Wednesdays.
Really?
Called Graybeard Studio, and he took David Williams with him, who now won't come on Drawn and Quartered anymore because that's just way too much streaming for one day.
I just thought of something. Watch Gary next week's on the show. Gary Graybeards. We're like, so.
Yeah, what's the name of that show again?
Graybeard Studio.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I'll have to grow my beard out and get on over there. You young whippersnapper.
Wait, Mike, do you recall when it was that you were staying at your mom's house because she was maybe had an operation or she was wounded for some reason? That was the last time that I came on was you were
Wow, really?
hanging out. Yeah, I don't know when that was. Maybe you can
Dude,
remember,
that was
but
like forever ago.
I was hoping it wouldn't be that long ago.
Yeah,
It's been a couple of years.
forever and a day.
Before
Not
COVID?
many. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, it was before COVID.
Sweet crikey.
Oh no. That was COVID. That was sort of in the middle of COVID. So.
Oh, okay.
Did you
So a
get?
couple of years then.
Were you here when I got married? Well then.
Yeah. Well, I remember you got engaged.
Yeah. Okay.
There
yeah,
was-
I
I remember that, and I remember that horrendous Dr. Stone poster on your wall behind.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Dr. Stone.
Well, he's a grandfather now.
Yeah.
What?
It's been that long.
Oh, Casa.
Yeah, Yeah, my kid's getting married in February, Matt.
What? Which
Oh.
one?
The youngest. No,
Oh my goodness.
no, Elijah.
The youngest.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
Jiminy Cricket says Matt Costin has 5 kids now.
I was actually thinking about Elijah too. Because speaking of, well, this his video editing skills that he was developing way back in the day.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, well, crap.
What? He moved on already.
Yeah,
I have some
I don't know
drawings I
why.
wanted to like mess around with. I just wanted some stills that I wanted to like do simple animations with.
Mhm.
Maybe for a little intro and outro for some YouTube streams that I probably will never do.
I know it's funny. It's he just doesn't have time to do it because he's busy working full time and getting ready
Oh, he's
for a
working.
wedding.
He's saving up for that ring.
No, he already bought the ring.
Oh, dang. When's the big day?
It's in February.
That's coming up quick.
Coming up quick.
Wow.
Bro, hey, Elijah.
He's not here.
No, well, if he sees this, I don't know how to say this, but
Don't do it.
Don't
try
do
to
it.
try to squeeze that first kid in before January 1st. You can get that tax return, baby.
That's awesome.
It's time for you to start multiplying and replenishing the earth.
Yes. Which, by the way, is a bad translation.
Okay. So, hey, speaking of that crazy stuff, did he? Well, I'm not gonna say yes. There's a questionnaire or anything like that, but I heard a lot of women are lying to men about their vaccination status. Oh crap!
Oh gosh, I don't doubt it.
Tell me if I'm not going to get your channel in trouble because of infertility risks and stuff like
Well,
that.
yeah, who wants to plant their seed in poison ground?
In a barren
Golly.
poison.
What kind of channel is this?
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Well, that's
That ain't organic soil, is what I'm saying.
Dang it.
Hot take. Mike Miller hates children. What?
I love
know.
children. That's
We're
why I'm
talking,
anti.
we're talking about the breeder right
talking
here.
about.
Just kidding, Mike.
He's got his own
Wow.
basketball
The
team.
breeder. That's it. I'm drawing the breeder right now.
Mike is that guy from that Mad Max movie.
That chick's GMO, says Jiminy.
That guy with the gas mask.
Yeah, the guy from the last one with Furiosa, the guy had all the babies there with him.
He had children.
I mean,
and
Mike
all.
Miller.
Oh, Immortan Joe.
Immortan Joe. Yeah. Immortan Mike.
That's Mike.
Oh, I was surprised.
Do
Eric.
not become addicted to water.
Eric Ninotowski's. He was a competition with Mike, I thought, because he had 4 kids, almost got to 5, almost.
Yeah, no, it seems like he quit.
Yeah, he said he's done.
He quit.
I think that 4th broke him.
I'm trying to get rid of mine. Anybody want one?
You're trying to lease yours out.
Yeah. Like a
I told you, you got to put them to work, man.
I did. They don't work. I'm lazy. It's like,
I got
it's
that
like they
one
learned it
line-
from me.
Actually, Elijah's actually going to be moving out like this week because he's getting a house with his to-be father-in-law
With
and
his
then,
dowry?
so that when they get married, then they'll have a place to live together right away. So
Yeah, it sounds like a
obviously-
Bible story.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
have any sheep? Did he give him our cattle?
Wait, he's supposed to be giving me the sheep, isn't he?
Is
Wait
it?
a second.
Supposed to-
No.
Oh no,
No,
it's the other way around. I'm supposed to be
You're
buying. Oh yeah, we don't do that.
Thank God.
Oh,
One dude I used to work with told me he got like 4 Ford Escorts or something like that. Or
What?
Jeep Grand or 4 Jeep Grand Cherokees or something like that. I can't remember how much it was.
That was his dowry. For the...
Yeah.
He said escort. I was like, what kind of marriage is this?
Yeah. Wow,
It's
that's
a
a
different
really
kind.
liberal marriage.
I got 4 escorts. It's very complicated, but it's working for us. I'm watching this guy doing an illustration of a portrait. I'm just like enthralled. I'm like, wow. He's taking the last 20 minutes on just under the lip. Yeah. Art therapy right here. Like, when's the last time you did a portrait? That wasn't a comic.
When's the last time?
It's been a very long time. Why?
I done a portrait.
Did you?
Yeah, I drew Becky, and
oh,
it's whenever I used to do portraits all the time. Like I used to do charcoal on giant like 20 by something pieces of Strathmore, and I did like a giant Winona Ryder piece, and then Christian Slater and Samantha Mathis and all these different actors, Salma Hayek, and that was my thing. I was like always trying to get the likeness to try to get it exact as I could. Like I didn't want it to be photorealistic, but I wanted to be like the likeness just dead on. So I would work like crazy. And I actually just recently found some photos of Christian Slater charcoal I did. I was digging through some stuff, and I was like, whoa! I did the process like photos. So weird.
And then the kid said, "Who's Christian Slater?"
Oh crap! What are you...
Yeah, exactly.
Don't come over here.
Wait, whose children are saying who's Christian Slater? That's insane. Everybody knows who Christian Slater is.
Oh crap! I forgot.
That's pretty good, Mike. Except nobody knows who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of like, everybody's always talking about, you know, how you can actually have strong female characters, and Sigourney Weaver always comes up along with like a couple other old movie stars, female stars back in the day. But speaking of Christian Slater, I always thought that movie Legend of Billie Jean was pretty epic, and she was like a good female lead.
Is that Patricia Arquette?
No, that was Christian Slater's sister, Helen Slater.
Helen Slater, yeah.
Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl.
That's his sister.
That's his sister.
Oh,
Yeah, I
just
kind of found that out too.
Whoa.
They don't look anything alike.
She's definitely like taller than him in a
Was
weird
Mama stepping out or what?
Wow, Michael again? Gosh.
Well, I'm just saying they don't look anything alike.
Well, you just
term
say that.
I didn't even get that term. That's like first time I heard it.
I've never heard such a thing.
My virgin ears are ringing right now.
Mine are bleeding. Mike.
So
Jiminy Cricket says Helen Slater is not his sister.
Yep.
Just a coincidence they had the same name.
Siblings.
However, was it Patricia Slater, I think, is his mother? And she's a casting director, which is why he was in Star Trek 5, The Undiscovered Country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
Star
that
Trek
him?
6.
6?
He's not the one
yeah.
that died.
The,
He's not the one that
yeah,
died
the
in
Undiscovered Country.
He's
the one that
died
like
in
woke up Captain Kirk.
Captain Sulu.
Oh, Sulu. That's right,
He
Sulu.
woke up
yeah.
Sulu, yeah. Excuse me, Admiral Sulu.
Well, he was a Star Trek fan, right? A big fan.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know what he wasn't a fan of? Apparently Alone in the Dark. Give it a tip.
What?
Wow.
Alone in the Dark. It was one of my favorite video games, and he ruined it.
No, he didn't ruin it. It was the director. I forget that guy's name, Udo something.
We're talking about Kristen Slater.
Uwe Ball.
Yeah. He made a movie called Alone in the Dark, which is like it's loosely based on like Cthulhu stuff. That's not really Cthulhu. It's just kind of the same pocket universe concept. But it was like I was like, oh, it was one of the first ones of those like Resident Evil type games. Where you have to crawl around the mansion and you have to uncover.
Was that before
a mystery.
Silent Hill?
Yes. Yeah, before all that. I played that. I think it's a PC game, but I played it on the 3DO. You guys remember the Panasonic 3DO?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. My then fiance, now my wife, she bought that for me as a gift.
Whoa, that's when you
Well,
check
then-
on marrying her.
Weldon, what are you drawing? What are you drawing, Weldon?
He's drawing
I'm
Robin
doing
grabbing
what-
him from behind.
Doing
Oh,
what
no.
Kevin refused to do.
Oh,
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Kevin's hand froze. He's like, what
They're gonna
am I
be
looking at?
Batman's gonna be jumping through the air, and he's gonna be hanging on. Robin's
For dear
gonna be
life.
hanging on.
Oh, somebody, the commissioner asked me to do a worship kind of style pose. So,
Did you guys see the trailer for the new Batman cartoon? It's like a CG
No,
thing.
I didn't sit through the whole thing.
oh, it's ugly, or sort of.
Not
Oh,
loving it.
I saw the trailer for Madam Spider.
Oh, is that? I only saw it briefly. Did you like it?
Madam Web, you mean? But go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Mike knows the answer to that one.
I would
I
assume
liked
that's a no.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. It's like, it seems like Sony's following up Marvel when they're trying to make all female character movies, but I'm like, those don't sell. Like, it's kind of like the WNBA, right? The women's basketball.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
but to their credit, they actually used female Spider-Man characters. That it wasn't; these weren't
Yeah, but then they had some generic
gender
Spider-Man
swaps or
villain
anything
guy.
like that.
Wait, quick question. This is probably a heck of ignorant question, but is it from the Spider-Verse, like Marvel stuff, or is it something
Yeah,
else?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But what's that the evil Spider-Man
She's
guy?
old, though, right? Isn't that Web old? No. No.
Define old.
Madam Web in the comics got great. Looks like Aunt May.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
really?
an old lady who's blind and stuff. So they really were bending stuff with this take on the character, I should say.
Interesting.
So she's in like a chair and she's blind and
I don't think that's the same thing because they're just the same people that are making Craven, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
confused, yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily the same thing as what's happening at Disney Marvel. I think they're just trying something different. How many movies are
Yeah.
going to do with Venom? I don't know. How do you guys feel about? Do you think they should do another Venom?
No. I never
mean,
saw the first one. Or
Wouldn't be worse than the first one.
I like the first one. I liked it fine. It was
Yeah, but I don't like that they. I don't get spoilers. What they did to Carnage in the second one.
It's been like 3 years, man. It's okay. We're past the
Spoiler.
statute of limitations.
Yeah, like he's. What are they can't do that anymore. Oh well, I guess they did try to tie it into the universe at the end. The new Tom Holland universe.
I just wish they had done something better with Morbius. I actually like Morbius.
Yeah, I thought it was good right up until the end.
Yeah, it's all right. But it wasn't the worst movie I ever saw, but it wasn't the greatest either.
It was a lot better. It was a lot more than I was expecting, so that was a pleasant surprise. I like
a lot of trash, but it's okay. I still like it. Listening is good. I just enjoy it. My weird tastes. What else? Are you guys excited about the new Godzilla?
Oh my goodness, I'm
What?
freaking out. I'm salivating.
Godzilla
all over
minus
the joint.
one. Oh, I can't wait.
Dude, I can't. It's gonna be on. Yeah, you don't have to wait to. Well, unless you want to go see it in the theater, you can see it at home too.
Wow, again with this. That's what they did with Five Nights at Freddy's. It would have made so much more money if they didn't put it on.
Oh, did
stream.
it hurt Five Nights at Freddy's?
I mean, yeah, because people could sit and watch it at home.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, we did that
all right.
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it did fantastic, but it would have probably done another $50 million if they'd have freaking just done it in the theaters for 6 months.
Wait a little longer. Yeah.
Pencil for Life says Weldon needs to make Batman wear Superman underoos.
Yeah, I had to take Weldon's off the thing.
Oh man, I was just good.
It's disturbing.
You know what I heard is going to be really good is the Marvels.
High hopes for that one?
Very high hopes.
Hey, wait, have you seen it, Gary?
Gary, you're gonna have to
You seen it?
make
No,
sure
I
you
haven't.
buy your tickets in advance so you
Yeah.
You get in.
I heard they're sold out,
Don't you have to be like
so I haven't even tried.
vaccinated to be able to get in though?
Oh crap!
You have to be vaccinated to want to go see it.
That's the thing is like, it's like I don't know. They seem like I think that they're pushing this stuff. They don't care if they don't make any money. They know they're not going to with this, but they just push it because they got the money to burn.
In this case, I think they made the movie stupidly, and then they gotta push it out. Like everyone's screaming about that Wile E. Coyote movie that Warner Brothers canceled. Like they had finished it, it's ready to go, and they still canceled it. And I don't understand that logic. I don't know because of reasons like this.
That is weird.
A lot
Probably
of people
because they didn't want to pay to advertise it. Because if they have to pay $100 million to advertise something and it fails, then that's just another $100 million.
Well, didn't they do that to a couple of things, like the Batgirl movie with Ed was supposed to be in there too? Is that true?
No, they canceled. I think they canceled that one, didn't they?
But I thought that was done and everything. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they shelved it.
So it's the same studio though, same Warner Brothers stuff. That's two movies that they're crushing. And I heard some bad things about. I didn't hear what they were yet because I haven't listened to the actual news about it. But there's some hubbub about that Snyder film that's coming out on
Rebel Moon.
That looks so good.
Yeah,
I don't care. All these freaking Jiminy Cricket's gonna start complaining about Wham and stuff, but dude, that movie it looks great.
Which one?
She's a child of war.
I'm not saying it's gonna be great, but I'm saying I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, it's free to watch if you have Netflix.
It's free.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, cranky.
Because it looks fantastic. The visuals are fantastic. Two of the writers, it's not just Zack Snyder writing it.
Well, there you go.
I would have lost some hope if it was just Zack Snyder writing it. But
And then I heard today that Pablo Pascal doesn't want to play
Reed Richards.
Mandalorian.
Wait,
Not
doesn't want to
Mandalorian
play?
at all.
I thought it was already settled. It was going to happen.
I heard that today that he doesn't want to play that character.
Good.
I think it's because he still has to finish the second season of Last of Us, and he also has to do. He's also going to be in Gladiator 2 with.
Gladiator 2.
Yeah, they're doing a second installment of that with Ridley Scott.
Is Jamon Hunter in it?
Russell Crowe.
I don't know.
Russell Crowe going to be fat in it?
That'd be
I don't
great.
think,
He's
I don't
dead.
think it's Russell
He's
Crowe.
like Fat Thor.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, they can
Character
de-age
died.
him.
He comes
He's gonna
back.
be like
in-
Character
the ghost
died.
of Gladiator.
Wait, isn't Zeus is a Roman god?
Is
Yeah.
that Zeus
He
is
can come back.
Greek
He can
god.
come back throwing lightning bolts.
No, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're just going to.
Yeah, Zeus is kind of chubby and sounds like Mario.
Oh no, Mario.
Just
Or is it Garfield?
Mario. Did you see Thor 5
No.
or Thor 4? The whatever it is, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know which one it is.
That
I
was-
stayed away from all those movies. You guys are
It's
crazy.
the me.
What?
Yeah, I seen it.
It's the me Zeus.
You guys are weird.
That was hilarious though with the Zeus part when he like falls all dot eyes and he just falls. Bam. Hits the ground. That was so great.
I thought that movie had some stuff going for it, but they could have cut
Not
a
enough?
lot of stuff and made a better movie. I think that's the thing is with a lot of these movies, they have terrible editors.
Well, that could be part
Like,
of it.
it's like George Lucas, right?
Mhm.
The original cut of Star Wars was apparently a steaming pile of crap, but he had great editors to come in and chop it up into the thing that we love today.
Yeah, wasn't that his wife at the time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
And
he was a
she's-
good editor too.
Wasn't there like some sort of a documentary about unearthed heroes or something like that?
Oh, really? I don't know.
I think it's called Unearthed Legends or something, and they talk about her and her role, and that she doesn't get any
Saved
or
Star
hasn't
Wars.
got any credit.
Yeah.
Right.
She's the one who made it.
Nobody
He's
would have been
saved
able.
it.
I mean, he had kind
I
of
don't think
reputation
so.
for the dialogue as being like the actors are all like, you can't say these things. So it kind of stands to reason that the story would probably wander around a bit more than the first Star Wars did. So she probably did do a lot to get it kind of
George
back on.
Lucas is a hack. He
Well,
doesn't
no, George
deserve-
Lucas loved editing. That was his thing. He said his editing was his favorite thing. So
Well, he's
Yeah.
a terrible editor, obviously.
no, he was great because he actually helped.
Obviously,
with,
he was terrible, dude.
He helped with Indiana Jones, the first Raiders of the Lost
He
Ark.
edited the
He
first
helped-
cut
Yeah.
of Star Wars, and it was trash.
Mike, have you not seen Howard the Duck?
Yeah,
yes.
see, enough said. That was masterpiece.
Yeah, brilliant.
Wait. Who did that?
That's
George
just called
Lucas.
out the Duck a masterpiece.
It's a
Yeah.
masterpiece of
It's
cinema.
an '80s masterpiece. No one
Oh,
can do
that's
it. No one
rich.
can persuade me otherwise.
Don't talk my head.
I just watched that just recently. Actually, it's been a while. I
Howard
gotta,
the
I
Yeah,
gotta
there's-
watch it again.
There's no better version of Howard the Duck though, because the Guardians of the Galaxy one was. I
No,
like
they,
the old version better.
that design's
It's Seth
horrible.
Green talking like a something or another. I can't say it because it get us in trouble.
Yeah, I need to really get up to speed on what will get us in trouble on this stuff. So
I don't think anyone knows anymore.
I think
Most-
I've uttered a
most
few
things.
things already that are border.
Most things will get you in trouble nowadays.
Right.
It's okay. Just talk about pencils.
Well,
Just
Mike, if you didn't like Star Wars, it's always the prequels.
Tasty.
Dun, 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 dun.
See, now, that's my point. The prequels were George Lucas in total control.
And they were
That's why this
masterful.
Don't you remember us?
Well,
It's like poetry, so that it rhymes.
Like,
They were great.
What's that?
don't you remember us having that conversation and you were praising the sequels and I was like, you're crazy.
No, that conversation did not happen.
I
We
remember.
were
I remember.
driving. I was driving. We were going to a comic convention, and you were
I've
saying
never said the sequel or the prequels were good.
I totally remember that. I totally
He didn't
remember
say
that.
he didn't say the prequels. You said the sequels.
no prequels.
No, see, he's saying the prequel.
Shh, Gary. Shh.
I remember that. I wasn't there, but I remember it.
You said that,
You are all
this
lying.
generation, the younger
was in the trunk.
generation, Darth Maul was the equivalent to our generation's Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's this younger generation who grew up with it. They think it's great because they're stupid.
No, see, that's the thing
Like,
is they
see,
don't think it's
people come
great.
in here and defend the prequels all day long because that's the Star Wars of her youth. But in reality, they're horrible.
No,
Are
they're
they
not
better than the
horrible.
sequels?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know. They're equally bad.
They might.
I would say story-wise, they're better than the sequels, but I would say production-wise, the sequels are better than the prequels.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Are you kidding? The prequels are, I mean, the sequels are beautiful,
Yeah, I think the sequels
amazing,
are gorgeous looking.
amazing design and sets and stuff.
Yeah,
I think the new movies that pull me out of it is they look like technically, like you said, they look good, but they're just so lacking of personality in them. They're just kind of like everything's like a Michael Bay, Zack Snyder type of like just Kmart commercial or something, you know, like a
Talking the
Target commercial.
prequels or the sequels?
The sequels. They
Oh,
all look
geez.
like the prequels actually helped create the special effects that started coming into play. Like that was like a big groundbreaking thing, like the prequels for the time. Because it was like what started in '99, so that was like the first time they did like that crazy. Of course, it was Jurassic Park kind of helped. George Lucas helped kind of with those dinosaur effects, and they kind of started implementing them more into the movies. But no, yeah, I mean, the new movies today, they technically look good. Like the special effects, like Dune, the new Dune, might look, but I just can't
Don't
stomach
start
even looking
bagging
at
on
the
the new
trailers.
Dune, dude. That's a great freaking movie.
I can't even stand looking at the trailers.
Wait,
It's just lacking of any personality or
Not
humanity.
true at all.
Well, I
oh,
think
yeah, Dan,
I
I'm
think
down with them.
I think the thing about the prequels, though, and the production value is that George Lucas didn't edit the prequels.
Did someone else?
He should have.
He probably should have.
yeah, it was Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, Kathleen
Oh.
Kennedy.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
So-
I've been here for a while, so you guys don't get my humor.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry.
All right, who wants to see the final product?
Nobody.
I want to see it.
I
I'm
think Mike
curious.
does.
See?
Oh my gosh. I knew it was headed that way.
Uh,
Little chunky legs. It's like a cherubim.
Ugh.
A cherub.
I can't even see it.
I miss you, Weldon.
Sorry.
you've been spared, Kevin.
I'm grossed out.
Oh my
You gotta
gosh.
hang
Wait,
on
wait a
that
second.
zip
My
line.
screen anyway.
What's with that Robin? Look at him. What the heck?
Look, he's got little beefy legs. I like
He's
that.
hanging on by the bat nipples.
Yeah, but is that his
Whoa,
leg?
whoa,
in the
whoa, Michael!
foreground,
You don't
or-
have to say it. Gosh.
Oh, sorry, I was explaining it to Kevin. He said he
Show, don't tell.
Yeah, it's
Show,
washed
don't
out
tell.
on my screen. His light kind of does what mine does and washes
Sorry,
it
I'm
off.
working on. I got me a nice ring light. Okay, I'm gonna slip.
Oh, ring
Well, that's
light,
probably
wow.
the reason why the nipples there are on the suit. They're anchor points.
Yeah, his hand won't slide.
Now I'm further grossed
That must
out.
be the George Clooney. Or no, it's the George Clooney.
All right,
back-
that's it. Titan, where's Titan? Titan's coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
jeez.
Now you're going to do a Titan version? What?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna draw Titan right there.
Hanging out with those guys.
Yep,
Is he like a referee?
he'll be looking cool though.
Yeah, put him in a little striped referee shirt.
When we get I'm so excited to talk to you guys. Offline too, because I got this like new thing that I'm excited to talk about that I can't really talk about
Oh,
in public yet.
but it's exciting.
But I'll tell you guys more about it later, and you can.
You know what you could do is you could draw Titan holding an Oscar to give to George Lucas for the editing on Star Wars.
There you go. I like that.
Would
No,
it
I'm
have to be Titan with like a full-sided Oscar? Because that might be kind of hard for him to carry. It wouldn't be too heavy, but kind of
Wait, whoa. Are you saying Titan's weak?
no, just small.
Now,
Oh, I've never.
now I know why I don't come around here.
Let's draw landscape. All right, you can take it off me again. Go to someone else's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Oh, I wondered how you're going to finish up the eyes.
With tears.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to make it look somber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
On
face
my
too.
pillow.
Oh, thank you, Kyle.
Hmm.
Let's see if my brush skills don't completely mess it up.
That's definitely resembling Keaton.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Keaton face under that cowl.
He doesn't look like Keaton at all. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't
Val Kilmer.
really trying for the
face.
Keaton thing, but
Yeah, but the lines around his mouth.
He does kind of look like Keaton.
You're
does look a
full
little
of
like
gooey.
Keaton.
The best Batman face in the cowl, man.
Brother.
You know, didn't George Lucas also edit those Keaton Batman movies?
Really?
You did your last book.
Sure.
I could see
Do
that.
you know in Indiana Jones though he edited the 15 minutes out of the first film because he said for some reason it just wasn't working, and then he cut 15 minutes out and boom, popped.
It's amazing what it can do.
Yeah, that's a lie.
You
I'm gonna go look
just
that
don't
up.
want to accept the truth that the genius that is Lucas.
Oh my gosh, it's so
George.
not, dude.
He's the
You
genius.
literally have
Lucas.
the first Star Wars movie, right? And then that was completely chopped up and to make a decent film by his wife and another dude. So
His wife did
take
nothing
that
to
off
do
the
with it.
shelf. He didn't write Empire. He didn't write Jedi. The next
Didn't he?
thing he wrote, I think, was like freaking Captain EO or something.
What?
Revisionist history.
Michael Jackson?
His
Yeah,
wife
look it
didn't
up.
do anything.
And he wrote Howard the Duck,
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
right?
Howard
Hey, yeah, batting 1,000, George Lucas.
Yeah, the Howard the Duck alone, it makes him should be in the Hall of Fame. But
Holy
Star Wars, I
hell,
guess that's pretty good
gosh.
too.
You're such a simp, Cawson.
Man, Howard the Duck was
I would-
weird. Like in the first couple of minutes of him landing on Earth, I forgot how crazy I
Yeah,
forgot how
it's
much stuff they
awesome.
got away with back in the day because they had a biker gang called Satan's Sluts coming after him. I was like, what? I mean, they used to get away with a lot of stuff in the 90s.
It's really translated as adversaries.
Adversaries. You want to get technical.
It's in
So, anyways, he freaking rode off of his name and his
talent.
He's a good idea guy, right? Like Indiana Jones was his idea, I believe. Right.
American Graffiti.
American Graffiti was trash, dude.
What? Are you kidding me?
I liked American Graffiti.
It's a bunch of nonsensical.
It's American.
set pieces.
It's American iconic.
Dude, it was a big movie back then.
Yeah, but it's got no story.
Yeah, it does.
That was the whole point.
No,
it was
it doesn't.
nostalgia.
It's about being a teenager in the 60s.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a
not a
slice of
story.
life.
Yeah, slice of life.
It actually had multiple
It
stories.
has no story.
Multiple
That
stories.
is a story.
It is not.
Yeah, I've never
just-
been in a slice of life.
I've been in the slice of life since it was comics, like Optic Nerve. You ever read that? Optic Nerve.
Oh my
I
god.
live a slice of life story.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
received-
Rhaegar needs an answer. Explain what exactly, that's not spelled right, is iconic about American Graffiti.
Uh-oh.
Americana.
I think it's the graffiti.
I think it's
American.
I think it's because it
Lends
captures
itself up.
America during that time period of teenagers and all of the different iconic American things like car racing, fast food joints, talking to girls, all this stuff.
Blue car hop action.
Okay, so
Happy Days
was
is
there
what came out of
anything
that.
that you couldn't
Yeah.
have got out of just watching a movie from the 50s?
They didn't
No,
have
you-
anything like that though. It was,
You didn't
What are you
have Ron
talking
Howard.
about? You had a ton of movies.
It
in the
wasn't
50s
like done like American Graffiti.
I mean, not like, but with actual.
yeah,
you
but
know,
it was more like
stories.
polished, kind of like more watered down for the family. You know what I mean?
No.
American Graffiti.
Explain yourself, boy.
No, the other ones were more like Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh wait, I
teenage movies.
totally forgot. Matt never has good takes on anything.
Oh, I have the
It
takes.
has been a while.
That's what you forget. The
Okay.
takes.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The 1982 Academy Awards. Raiders of the Lost Ark received 5 awards.
Uh huh.
Best Art Direction.
Uh huh.
Was it Norman Reynolds, Leslie Daly, Michael D. Ford? Best Film Editing, Michael Kahn, George Lucas. Best Sound, Bill Varney, Steve Mastow, Greg Landaker, Ray Charman. And Best Sound Editing, Ben Barrett, Richard L. Anderson. Oh, and Best Visual Effects, Richard Edlund and Kim
I'm
West.
sorry. Do you have a point?
Yeah,
It's a
he
story,
got it.
Mike.
He won an Academy Award for Best Editing.
No, he and another guy who probably did all the work got an Academy Award.
Oh man.
He was probably in the room, like, going, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Huh.
he just came from rich parents that were producers.
That's
Oh
good
wait,
stuff
he
right
didn't.
there.
He
Hey,
didn't.
Bob.
He actually
Wait a
got
second,
into
wait a second.
film on
The
his own.
wiki says Michael Kahn specifies that he learned all of his editing tricks from George Lucas.
Who apparently learned them all from his ex-wife because
His
he couldn't
ex-wife
edit Star
just
Wars
ran
into
to get
something worth
coffee.
watching. He
She-
couldn't
she made the
edit Star Wars
sandwiches.
into something worth watching. Carson.
That's revisionist
That's
history.
not
that we
revisionist.
see.
That's what Steven Spielberg, Brian De Palma, and
No.
who else was there?
Nah.
Yeah, they
The
were all
wife
there.
didn't write Star Wars. She didn't edit
screened
Star
it
Wars.
for
She didn't
them.
make Star
Dude,
Wars.
He screened that movie for those guys, those other directors, and they're all like, "This is terrible." And
So
then
it's
his
not
wife
it's
went
not
and
out there
fixed
though,
it.
right? Like it's not out there
Oh my
to
gosh.
to view or anything like that.
The
we're just going
original
off
cut?
Yeah, the original cut. It's
No,
not
but he
available.
started it like freaking American Graffiti in space, which was just like Luke and his friends hanging out on Tatooine.
That's one thing I do like about the original Star Wars. It has more of a personality.
They had to
humanity
cut like
to
the
it.
first whole 15-minute intro because it was Luke and his friends doing American Graffiti in space.
See, that would have been
Isn't there
awesome. They
something
should have
about
kept that in there.
George Lucas editing Schindler's List,
Yeah, I believe so.
or at least part of it?
Probably he said
Does he
George,
have a credit?
Spielberg said he always had Lucas look at every film he did to check it out before he released it.
Schindler's List
He gets
movie.
his tips from Lucas.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's what he said because he shows everything to George before he puts it out.
I also heard he showed everything to Kathleen Kennedy. That's not the truth. Isn't it?
What?
What?
See, his George Lucas's ex is basically Kathleen Kennedy trying to take credit for something she had no hand in.
Why are you such a simp for this guy?
I don't like seeing people put down a genius because they didn't
What
like
is
something
the
that he did.
genius?
That he created Star Wars.
Yeah, they keep trying to
No,
say
no
that
one else.
aliens built the pyramids too. They have no credit.
See what I'm saying?
So that's why you like Joe Biden?
Jill Biden?
'Cause
Look,
people
I don't.
put him
You
down
want to
for
say
being-
he's a talented creator and a great idea guy? I'll go with you. But you can't sit there and say he's got like he can direct and write and edit and all
All
of
I'm
this crap
saying
when he's
is-
freaking. We've seen the pudding. We've seen
All
the
I'm
proof.
saying is, like, without George Lucas, we wouldn't have a lot of the stuff we have today that we
I
all
don't
enjoy.
care. That's not the point.
He was
Yeah,
like
he's
the
a genius.
Nikola
No,
Tesla
because you're
of film.
You're taking the credit that he should have for one aspect, and you're like blanket saying he's good at everything, and he's not. He's an absolute
I'm
freaking
not saying he's good at
garbage
everything.
director. He's
I'm
a
saying
garbage
that
writer.
he
He's a good
obviously-
idea guy. He's a good technology guy. But just
But that's
leave it
that's
there.
pretty much with every director. Everybody is they surround themselves with the top talent to make them look good too.
I also heard George
I don't know.
Lucas
I don't have
contributed
any
some
idea what
songs
the
to
hell
Fleetwood
Matt's
Mac.
talking about. Can someone please translate what Matt's talking about into something that makes sense?
Hold on, Gary was getting at something. Or let his
Yeah.
humor.
Listen to Gary. Listen to Gary, Mike.
What were we
What
gonna
did
say,
I
Gary?
What did I
crap.
say?
You started to say something, but you were cut off.
Sorry, Gary.
No,
I don't remember saying anything.
He's like, I lost it.
George Lucas.
no,
is
Mike didn't do it on purpose, but he interrupted Gary. But
Well, I was about to say that George Lucas also wrote several songs for Fleetwood Mac.
Didn't he also break Linda Ronstadt's heart?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Isn't he also? I'm sorry. Isn't he also related to Supergirl?
I believe so.
No, that is Supergirl's mom in the movie.
Who's finishing off the last of their Halloween candy?
Gary.
You know what? This is something that I don't like about StreamYards. Is that it's super clear on my computer at home.
Huh?
Then you look on YouTube and it's all blurry. And I've noticed that.
It looks
It
clear
could
here.
be the settings on your YouTube app.
It looks clear as a bell on mine.
It looks
Yeah, it looks
clear,
cool-
clear on
clear
mine.
over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you check your resolution for YouTube down there in the
Right.
little wheel?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
little
it's clear
wheel
on
on the
mine,
side?
too.
There it is.
You
Go
know what I
ahead and say
missed?
that.
Nailed it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
There you
crap.
go.
Well, apparently 340.
Is not
It's
good
not.
resolution.
It's not good.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
non- 144 is not ideal.
No,
Really.
you can do a lot more than 144 and it'll be better.
And I bet you
Just
George
click on
Lucas,
Pluto's
I bet you
until you
George
see
Lucas
something
can
that you
flick it
like.
for you.
You could make 144 work.
Yeah, call a lifeline, George. Cash in. Speaking of, hey, Mike, are you running? Do you do like OBS or at all?
I mean, I have OBS and I've used OBS, but I'm not doing it now.
Because I just downloaded it. I'm like, I'm serious. Like I've got all kinds of delusions of grandeur of like getting this YouTube thing going. You know, because I'm just sitting there drawing now.
Is Becky going to sleep? Sorry, I think Becky's trying to say goodnight.
Carson, give your wife a hug.
All right.
What?
Oh, is that,
you
is that, her- is
you have
that
to be
her name?
twist. It's an arm twist. That? Okay, fine. I love you.
I only hug her like every 5 minutes.
Your little rendezvous in the kitchen.
He's my best friend the whole wide world.
All right, back to your delusions of grandeur, Matthew.
No, I was just you don't really need OBS, I guess, is what you're saying to do
No.
something like this.
I mean, depend. What are you doing? All right.
I don't know.
You don't know what you're doing. That could be the problem.
I believe Mike's right though. There is a documentary where they were saying that they had to re-edit the movie and all this stuff.
Yeah,
because
that's
it
absolutely-
wasn't working. That was their nice way of saying it wasn't working.
Yeah, no, it was garbage. Brian De Palma's point blank. He's like, this is terrible.
Did they have to reshoot very much, or was it pretty much just fixed in the editing?
It was
Just
mostly
editing.
fixed in the editing, although they did add that that scene at the end where the Death Star is coming around the planet and it's all tense and like there's stakes and whatnot, and
Oh.
they added all those graphics in there to make that scene actually dramatic because George Lucas just had them showing up and fighting.
I don't know, Mike. I saw a documentary by M. Cossin Studios that said that the original cut was actually better, and that De Palma made it worse. That's what I heard.
Yep, I heard that too.
You guys gotta look up M. Cossin.
Yeah, he sullied up George's vision.
I know the logo of that company is actually Matt with his nose in George Lucas's butt.
Oh my god!
Mike,
Wow.
Mike, show us on the dial where the bad George Lucas touched you.
No, I like giving George Lucas credit where he deserves it because there's so many people.
You
that-
like giving George Lucas credit where he doesn't deserve it. That's my issue.
People bag on him so much, and I'm like, that just like that just gets me when they just pee on a giant. You know what I mean? Like they stand on his
What?
shoulders. They stand on his
Oh, now
shoulders
he's a
and
giant.
they stand on his
Oh my
shoulders and
gosh.
pee down on him. Like
You mean we're
he's
punching up? We're punching up.
Yeah,
So
no
we're-
one likes that.
Nobody
At least
springs a leak on Jorge.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
It's him and Steven Seagal together.
That's right, George, Steven, and I.
It's George Seagal. It may as well be.
Can you see George with like a ponytail?
Can you imagine that?
Was-
That'd be amazing, right?
And then like Seagal's got
Jedi?
a plaid shirt on, like a plaid trench coat.
Oh no, it's so cool, right?
Have you seen George
No.
Lucas recently though? He's kind of like having trouble.
I know.
walking.
I know, right?
Is he having trouble walking? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's got like he had a bodyguard with him, and it looked like he was. I don't think he had a walker, but he was barely kind of making it along. I was like, whoa.
Are you saying that the fat from his neck dripped all the way down to his leg?
Saying because he's 80 years old.
No, that is a
Yeah,
stout
that
neck.
My mom's
bro.
83. She can walk just fine.
Yeah, but does she ever make Star Wars movies?
With his own hands.
She would have made better ones than George Lucas.
Oh, they would have been more faithful to the Kurosawa, right? They would have been all
Yes.
Japanese.
Yes. I'll be right back.
Hey, he used Japanese influences, Mike.
Yeah, he's a thief.
You just can't win in the Miller
Oh damn!
vision.
The
Poor
feudage that's taking place right now.
Here's the
Muy,
question:
muy
Here's the question.
sabroso.
Which is better, the prequels or Ahsoka?
Or what?
I need to finish the last 3 episodes.
Ahsoka?
The prequels.
Oh.
Prequels.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike? Where's his take?
I think he went to get some snacks.
Well, they gave us Darth Maul, so I'll go with the prequels.
Yeah,
I think he went to go put some darts in a Matt Costin dartboard.
He has a Matt Costin voodoo doll.
Here's the thing. I don't like say he's the greatest at everything. I'm just saying I think he needs to get his
Kind of
due
did.
respect for what he did.
You kind of just did say that.
You know, he gets,
Matt, let me say this while Mike's gone. I just and it's 100% serious. I didn't really watch too much of the originals when I was a kid, but whenever I heard that there were prequels coming, I said, look, all I want to see is lightsaber action, and that's what I got. So I was so
Yeah.
happy as a kid whenever those came out, especially
Yeah,
that end
everybody wanted
lightsaber
that.
battle. Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah.
more lightsaber action. That's all I cared about.
Yoda's lightsaber battle, that was pretty cool.
oh yeah, that was great.
I wish they would have gave him like a couple more inches on his blade because I was like, it was too obvious to give him like a little snub nose blade too. You know what I'm saying? Just
It would have been
because
funny to give him like a really big long blade, like some like.
I would have loved it. Yeah.
That
They
was
give you a
hilarious.
javelin.
It's like, yeah.
They could have used the minutes that they cut from the first Star Wars
Mhm.
and used that to lengthen the blade.
That's how that works. You can take
Brian-
time off of a
Brian,
runtime.
Brian De Palma wouldn't let them do that.
No, I
Wait,
heard that.
so what is this with Brian De Palma? Did he really have anything to do with the cuts of the?
Well,
special
probably
edition?
was it De Palma,
Spielberg, was one of them.
and Lucas? They all sort of were like in that same generation.
There's another one. This is a fourth one. I thought there was one more name.
John Milius,
No,
No.
Francis Ford Coppola.
I
Yeah.
think Coppola. That was
Yeah, it was Coppola.
So they were all real that
Coppola
group was
hated
very
it too.
tight.
Coppola hated. Yeah, they all hated it.
They all hated it, except for Lucas, who's too stupid to realize it sucked.
And Lucas was like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Ha 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 ha! That's just great. Ha ha! Yeah, yeah. Ha ha!"
What you said? Coppola's crap. What?
They all
Cop-
said it was crap.
What was crap?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh,
The first
Mike
one?
Black.
Lucas's cut. Yeah.
Oh, I've been here, Matt. I heard you talking.
Well, hey, you want to let me make a point. Do you guys remember? And I never really noticed it for a long time, but whenever Luke is rescuing Leia from Jabba, and he's out there, he's out on top of that little floaty thing, and I noticed his green blade had a point on it, and I was like, yeah, I just want to know who
It's the
made
Star
the
Wars
decision
conspiracy.
to make them all popsicles, and I can't stand the popsicle lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying.
it
You like the
had
point?
a point. It had a
I
point.
bet you it was Lucas.
You know
I
what?
think it's a
I-
setting on the saber.
I gotta
Oh,
say,
crap,
I didn't
that would be awesome.
because I'd seen people, some artists would draw with the point when they did the comic or something like that. But
I drew it with a point the other day, and my boy looked at me like I was a lunatic.
Yeah, see, I like the roundness though. I don't know. I was never big at the point. When I see the point drawn, I'm like, that's not a lightsaber. It's too pointy. So I guess, like I said, I'm used to that round.
That was actually Lucas's idea, Matt.
I bet you it was because he did it in
No
the
wonder.
cartoons too.
The rounded?
No, the point.
What, the cartoon? What? No.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was his wife's idea.
It looked so awesome.
They were divorced by then.
When Luke was out there with that freaking.
That's well, she probably threatened to make him up the alimony if they didn't make the lightsabers pointing.
See, I
No,
saw
it was the
Jeff's-
point. The point was the reason they got divorced. She was against it.
Well, I didn't realize there was lore to this, or are y'all just messing,
They're just
messing with
spitballing,
me?
you know.
No,
We're
they're
doing a writing session.
They did. The wife was the editor. They did edit it better. She made everything better. Lucas did not make everything better.
According to the
And,
book she wrote.
it
It was because of
everybody
me.
else said. Okay,
It's because of
well,
me.
Yeah, stop with your delusions, Matthew.
Yeah, like that's why she
Luke,
created Star
what
Wars
Lucas
before
is
he
good
did.
at was directing. He did a good job of doing this.
No, he did. No, he did.
Directing,
No.
directing- yes,
No.
he did.
See,
No.
Mike can't give him an
Dude.
inch.
He was good in Empire. He did good at Empire.
No,
Yes,
dude,
the
he
stuff that
took
he directed.
Everything.
Oscar-nominated or should have been Oscar-nominated actors and made them turn in the worst performances of their entire career for three.
Can I finish?
full
Can I
movies.
finish? Can I finish?
That's directing. That's bad
Can I
directing.
finish? He was second unit director, right? He did like some of the special effects, and that's what he's really good at. That
That's
kind of
fine.
stuff.
That's fine.
That's what he's good at. But the actual story stuff, he's not that good at.
And directing. He's very good at directing.
And coming
No,
up with the
not
designs
really.
of all the characters.
The ideas.
No, he did
Yes.
not come up with the designs of the characters. He approved the designs of the artists that he hired.
And then he had him
Not the
change
same
things,
thing.
and he said, "Put a helmet on this guy and make him have this type of clothes." And they're like,
Oh,
"Okay."
gosh, so annoying.
So he says, if you just put that like 10 degrees to the left, okay, now put on my name. That's what he
See,
did.
he was like,
Yeah.
Darth Vader shouldn't be wearing a baseball hat. He should be
Dude,
wearing a
I walked.
helmet.
I left a freaking job. I was an apprentice jeweler when I was younger, and so one of the things they had that the jeweler's name was Christensen, he would have us like creating stuff, and then if he liked it, he would put his name on it. And I was like,
Yeah, a lot of people.
I'm
do
out of
that,
here.
though.
And that's what George Lucas did. All those artists that he hired,
That
he
that
hired
was
them.
that's,
They came up with stuff, and then he took credit for it. And Matt
That's
was like,
a-
"Oh, he's so genius."
They
That's a
didn't
con-
create Star Wars. He did. They just drew what he told them to draw.
How do you know?
Because that's how our comics
He
and
might have
artists
just-
do.
He
They
might have
follow
stolen Star Wars
because he
from
had his
somebody
hand on
else.
everything.
There's some poor dead kid in his dorm room that like freaking
Wow.
he left his notebook for a great idea, and like
Wow.
George Lucas discovered it.
In middle school, it was in middle school. He's like,
Nah.
"Ah, ah,
It was in art
this is a
school.
good. I'm
It
gonna
was
take this right here.
after THX 1138, which is a horrible freaking movie. George Lucas
What?
then turns around and,
Oh my gosh.
like his buddy who never had the money to make his dream project dies and leaves his notebook to George, and George is like, "Oh man, this is a great idea. I'm gonna find
11
people
THX
to
1138.
make this happen
that's
because I don't have the
iconic.
intelligence or the imagination to do it for myself."
Every
Wow.
every student of film should watch THX 1138.
Mike will not stop until George is completely neutered. This
I will
Eve.
eviscerate him. It's cool. It's cool. Doesn't matter. George has $4 billion, but
Yeah, that he doesn't deserve.
he doesn't have crypto.
He should never have sold that.
What do you mean he doesn't deserve
I
it?
think he got strong armed into it.
Yeah.
He got lazy armed into it.
I think they were like, "Hey, you have some nice kids. You want to be healthy, right? Sign with the mouse."
I was so excited when Disney bought it because I was like, finally, it's out of the hands of George Lucas.
You were the
You were
only
wrong.
one.
We were wrong about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
I still think it's.
And it, go ahead, Amy.
Oh, I was just thinking it was interesting that Fables comic, the guy retired from doing it, just put it out in the public domain.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a series like that and you wanted to see it do well and not get, swallowed up by a corporation, I wonder if that would be a way to do that.
Well,
Prince
I don't know.
I get it.
There's a plus and
Walden, you're not
pros and
drawing.
cons, right?
Oh crap! Sorry, I'm gonna get. Oh, hold on a sec. I'll be right back. And then we'll put on somebody else. I'll be right back, and I'll start drawing.
Pros and cons.
Dragon says Lucas remixed a number of generic concepts that was then taken by a bunch of good artists, directors, and writers to make it.
That's a bad take. Right
Correct.
there, but- bad take, but hey.
Well, they were good artists, to be sure.
Oh yeah, because Lucas picked them. You know what? It's funny too with the effects. The first special effects they did for Star Wars, Lucas was like in shock. He had to trash it and have him redo it because it was so bad. It was like basically paper cutouts flying
I think
around ship.
he also made him go through the George Lucas School of Art too.
Yeah, there you go.
Get certified.
Look here. Take that one thing, camera. Yeah. And then turn it. And hi, I'm Mickey Mouse. I told you, it's all been a trap.
A mousetrap.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
That's what happened. George Lucas is really a clone of Mickey Mouse.
Is Mickey Mouse had the gun to his head and be like, "Hey, sign
I
right
don't
here,
think so.
Jordan.
I
You
don't
like seeing
think
your
so.
kids, right? Healthy."
I think that's the fake story right there. Is that he's like, those were my kids I sold to a trader. No, you just took the money to the bank to a different trader.
I think I honestly really do think that it was like a hostile takeover type thing. Because think about how many companies own every company in the world. Like was it 6 different companies own everything?
It wasn't a hostile takeover there.
Oh yeah,
He sold it to them.
$4 billion
Yeah.
deal.
he sold
Yeah,
it. Quote
there's nothing
unquote.
hostile
Sold it.
about that.
Dude, he sold it for chump change. Was it $4 billion? He said
Yeah, that's chump change.
that was a rip. Dude, how much money did they make off Star Wars already? They've already made that with the
They're
first
broke.
year.
Yeah.
They made that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they're
Did they?
not broke.
Are they in the negative? Or-
No, they're not broke.
They're broke
Dude,
right
they're
now. What are you
swimming
talking
in
about?
money.
They're not broke, but
Bleeding
That's why
money.
they're still like putting out this
They're not
garbage
doing
'cause,
well, Matthew.
you know.
No.
They're
they've
doing
made a
really
return
bad.
on their investment, is what I mean. I guess.
No, because it's had an effect on culture is what they wanted. So
I don't know. I guess, but they're laying off like 17 billion people, and it's not looking good over there at the House of Mouse, whatever.
It's
The House of Laos.
Whoa,
That too.
that too.
that's a different reference, but yeah.
The lousy mouse house.
I love it. I hate Disney. I mean, love. What are you talking about? That's
Crap, bro.
I should
Yeah,
be saying
There, you can draw
Old
anything. You're
Disney.
just going to keep putting up different artwork.
old,
Well,
Really cool.
I have to start a new page, and it takes a lot of thought.
Well,
And, I kind of model things after George Lucas.
Gary has to tap into the Akashic record and find his.
So that rhymes.
That's
There
right.
you
Actually, I think I am going to take off, though, guys.
well, what's your new channel, Gary?
My new channel is called Gary Shipman Comics.
Hey now,
Oh, that's
everybody
clever.
goes and subscribes. To
Yeah, I
our-
think
so
I got 26 followers.
So it sounds like Gary's going to be here for the auction next week. Question about that. Do you are you going to skip Wednesday in order to do it Friday, or are you going to do something on Wednesday too?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You're on when? Friday? You said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
won't
that's
be
the
here
day
on Friday.
after Thanksgiving, right?
yeah, it's the day after Thanksgiving.
Do you have Friday available?
Same day every year.
I mean, maybe you'll do something on Wednesday to promote for Friday. I don't know.
There you go.
How do you change your name?
You go to the
Maybe.
Gotta
city
get
hall.
a certificate for a birth
And you-
certificate.
Yeah.
No, how do you change your name on StreamYards?
Oh, that's much easier.
Some
Your
settings, I think.
Gary.
Oh yeah, you click on those three little dots down there on the left on
Three
your.
little dots.
Hey Gary, when you make those shorts, is
three
that pretty
little
easy?
dashes.
Those shorts.
Down at the
Um,
bottom left of your.
do I make shorts?
Well, the YouTube
wear
shorts,
shorts?
right? Or no?
Yeah, I have made YouTube shorts.
Is that where you just take a longer clip and shorten it, or you do just make it for the short?
You have to do it in the vertical format. Otherwise, it won't register as a short, and it also has to be under 1 minute or 1 minute or under. So I would go 59 seconds.
There you go.
Sure,
Okay.
but
59 seconds.
That's a
I would
question.
I wouldn't even I would suggest even going shorter than that.
58 seconds.
No, I've heard that that
Under a minute, right?
yeah,
under a minute.
30, 40 seconds is not it's long enough for those type of things.
But it's
Yeah.
kind of complicated unless you just film it from your phone in that format. But to
There's a-
take, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But to take existing video that's done like this way horizontally, and then to convert it to the vertical, it takes a little bit of work. You have to use. You could take it into like maybe something like Instagram, and then download it from it. Once you upload it to Instagram, download it again, maybe, and it would convert it to that format. I'm not
So-
exactly sure.
What you guys should check out is something called Premiere Rush. Adobe Premiere Rush. It's an editing software that has those formats set up, and that might help you get closer to your goals faster.
How much does it cost?
I believe it's free.
Really?
Adobe
Well-
free in the same
Well,
sense.
if you want to do it the way that George and I do it, then you're going to have to avoid Adobe and do it the real way, how we did things in Star Wars, stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Would you use?
It's the same thing that Aaron
Mickey
uses.
Mouse it.
Aaron uses chalk for his art. And
I like that Spock.
Aaron doesn't use art; he uses burnt sticks.
yeah,
So Gary's going to be there next week?
I will try to.
Are you
it's
gonna
on-
sell this piece, Gary?
I could. So this is a page from Titan.
Which book number is that again?
We're on volume 3. I'm almost done. I think I have about one more page to do, and I'll be done.
Oh, that's
It's volume
sweet.
3.
Man, I love that page.
Well, thank you.
It's gorgeous.
You're very kind.
It's like the level of work. It reminds me of like a classic, kind of like how Dave Sim used to do these really detailed pages.
Yeah.
Like where he had the cartoon artwork, but then he had these really detailed faces of people. And
You
stuff.
think that was somebody else? He had a guy
Yeah.
that did architecture.
Yeah, his buildings. Yeah, the dude who was drawing his buildings, his backgrounds were insane.
Yeah, he had a background artist. Yeah,
Landscape.
Yeah.
but he did the faces and stuff, right? Like all the people. He just
Yeah.
didn't do the background. But I remember the books. My brother was really into Cerebus, and he had all the graphic novels.
That was my favorite issue of Spawn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
I think it was like issue 10 or something like that.
Well, what time will the thing be on Friday?
I don't know. Should we do it a little earlier or no?
Just so that we can go instead of going really late into the night, start a little early, like an hour or two early.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not going to go that late, anyways. 'Cause,
Just like a couple hours.
yeah, people get a little tapped out. So
Yeah.
You think people are gonna be? Does anybody like camp out anymore or wander out to any kind of brick and mortars to do deals?
Oh, we're going to be out shopping. Most of the Black Friday shopping's done in the mornings because that's when you get your best deals. And usually by the late afternoon, everybody's back home going, I'm so tired, but I got good deals.
Yeah, I only got trampled a little bit.
Only a little trampled.
Only a little, a little
that was a
stampede
little-
action.
I only had punch 2 old ladies to get this TV.
Trampling is all part of the experience.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Bro,
Have you ever seen it happen? I have.
Oh, oh,
No,
a little bit, yeah.
Oh
Do
man,
you
I
think
worked
that
in the
we'll
store.
see that kind of stuff happen again?
No.
It seems like that's the bygone years.
Well,
Back
maybe
in-
not for the same reason, but yeah, we'll see stampede action. So.
Not the same reason.
The only time I ever like participated in anything like that, I didn't really participate, but there's down here in Austin music festivals, like
Mosh pit.
they get crazy. I mean, I can't really
Not
remember.
by
what it's called.
Southwest.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I was doing a South by Southwest, and they were having a free concert. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that was free. I never seen a fence go down like that before.
Whoa.
And there was no way I was going backwards
Whoa.
because the crowd was, and I had to pick up one of my lady friends off the ground. Otherwise, she was about to
Oh my
to
goodness.
become underneath the mast. But
Yeah, that's scary.
yeah, it was for a concert thing. I never experienced like a shopping extravaganza.
I saw a video where they show you how to train for a concert like that. If the crowd starts pushing forward, how to keep from falling, and if you
Oh,
fall
yeah.
down, how to turn your body sideways so you protect your organs.
Dang.
Trample.
I saw that video too.
Protect
Oh,
your
yeah.
I didn't even think about any of
Man,
that.
if you got to train to go to a concert, it's not worth it.
Yeah, there's a problem.
I'm not even training for my cardiologist. Get out of here.
No, it was a cool day. Like I never really saw anything like it. Like people were chaining all their bicycles up to the fence, and people were running out of fence to chain their bicycles to. So they were lifting their bicycles up and chaining them high up on the fence, and the fence was just so compromised.
That
Like there
they
was
just-
bicycles chained up all over this fence up to the top of the fence. It was so crazy to see.
And they stomped them over anyway.
All right, real quick question. I was going to draw some stuff, but I got a commission to do a Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Anybody know who that is?
Yeah.
I got 2 versions here. I just want to know which one's better,
Oh,
or which one
yeah.
y'all thought was better. There's one that's kind of like a profile side shot where he's kind of like coming up
Cool.
his leg. And then I kind of like this one. But then there's one where he's kind of like coming at you. Can you see that one?
Oh yeah.
I kind of like that one. Honestly.
Yeah, I like that one. Sweet.
Yeah, it's simple. So
I kind of like the profile one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
We helped them out there.
No.
Yeah, no, that's how it usually goes. It's usually always 50%.
Could you
That's the
send
audience.
both sketches to
Yeah, that's the audience. Yeah.
I think I will. See what y'all say. The audience says. Maybe I'll post them up on Twitter and see which one you think is best.
Yeah, take a poll.
Maybe I'll just ask the actual guy who commissioned.
There you go. That's actually smarter.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. But I was thinking
So
about
I go,
editing.
I really wish he was the profile one. And oh snap! Well, it turns out.
Ooh, I like this one too.
Yeah, what's her name? Mitsuri.
She's the one with the green outfit.
Yeah, with the
She's
flexi sword.
In the pink hair. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I had a
That's
hard
good.
time figuring out the feet and the sword and everything like that, but I finally kind of got somewhere on it.
Well, have
Anyways.
you been watching that?
I actually binged all 4 seasons just not too
Whoa.
long ago.
See, I only seen the
Like
first
last month.
season in the movie.
Oh my gosh, there's more seasons?
Well, it's so weird because one season only had like 7 episodes, and the other season had like 10 to 15 episodes. It's just really weird.
That is true. The number of episodes per season can vary kind of dramatically. it seems like.
Drastically. All right, let's design some characters. I got a new thing I'm working on.
Well, guys, I have to get going. So thanks for having me on.
Thanks
And
for Jeff.
I will see you later.
See you at the George Lucas Forum, Jeff.
Yes,
I gotta-
be there with you, Matt, with my George Lucas shoes on. Talk to you later.
All right, everybody. The poll is up. Should Matt draw the figure frontward or profile? Feel free to vote away.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get going too. So I guess I'm
You shut your mouth, Mister.
I gotta go. I got the Great American Teaching tomorrow.
Oh, Elliot, I want to tell you what I'm working on.
What is
Oh my
that?
gosh.
Yeah,
I'll tell you next week.
We got secrets.
I know, but I gotta boogie. All right.
I'll
bro.
see you at the
Hey.
George Lucas Forum.
It was awesome to hang with you again.
Have a good. Yes, you too, man. And hey, all of you guys. Peace out.
Peace.
Word to your mother.
Thank you.
Word. Bye. Oh yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Oh man, I got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tap this new can of peanut butter when I get off. I'm gonna watch The Curse of Oak Island. I can't freaking.
What is that?
Oh man, there's a new season of the Curse of Oak Island out right now. It's where they're drilling. They're trying to dig on that island up in Nova Scotia, Canada, for the money pit, the old money pit where they have no idea what's buried down there. They think like the Ark of the Covenant's buried down there as more treasure.
Wow.
It could be literally anything.
Isn't it like pirate treasure or something?
Yeah, it's probably just pirate treasure. And it's so funny because there was a guy, an ex-slave who gained his freedom and moved onto the island like 200 years ago. And out of nowhere, he was like a beet farmer on the island. And out of nowhere, he became like one of the most wealthy dudes on this list. And he didn't tell nobody, but I think he uncovered like a massive treasure.
Solid gold bees?
I don't know. It's so funny. It's such a funny story. That
beat
that black man was like, I'm not telling nobody about this treasure that I discovered. And straight up, he started buying more and more of the island. He almost bought the whole island. And I think he started looking for more treasure. But out of nowhere, he became one of the richest men on that coast.
Dang, from beets, huh?
Yeah, as a beet farmer on a
That's
tiny little
amazing.
island.
Tell you
And
what.
Well, you can use them to make like sugar, right? That would have been really popular before.
What kind of beats was it? Was it like rap or R&B? Like
oh crap.
Hey.
Yeah, the original Beats headset, bro.
Rutabagas and beets.
Yeah, whatever happened to
Alright.
those? Well, anyways, these guys, they're on season 11 and they are just dumping a fortune into this island to try and figure out where anything is buried. And it's so tragic to watch them on season 11 now, and they can't find anything. They haven't found anything in 11 seasons.
It's like Gold Rush, but with no.
Yeah.
Home safe.
Mm.
Oh, Mike,
They
I'm
haven't
so
found anything.
No, I mean they found only like a couple little coins here and there. Like
How do they still stay on the air?
They found Jimmy Hoffa.
it's just a they've created a show around it, and
People
I
are
don't
just
know.
desperate
I
to
don't-
want to see them find something, so they.
I don't know if it
stick
gets good ratings or not.
Maybe
Like,
the
but I
hosts
mean,
are charismatic.
yeah, they got some funny little characters. Some characters. They've made some of the people characters. They got this really. They didn't really find anything forever, but they commissioned this. I guess he's a world famous metal detector. And he's got a funny accent, and so he's one of the funniest
okay.
characters on the show. But he's out of 10 seasons, he's the only one. He just goes around with his metal detector on the island, and he found more than all these guys dumping millions of dollars into digging these 100-foot trenches and like crazy. It's so wacky to watch. Anyway,
What channel is it on?
I want to say it's like History Channel.
Oh, okay.
It kind of makes sense. It couldn't be buried so deep because those would have been like buried by pirates, right? I don't think they're making mile-long trenches.
It's so funny you say that because these guys are obsessed with digging to 100-foot levels every time. Like for some reason they are obsessed with like 100. And it's so weird because over the last 200 years that so many people have dug tunnels and trenches on this island, and they keep digging into their tunnels and trenches.
Oh wow!
Thinking that maybe they're onto something, but all they're doing is digging up 200-year-old trenches from previous searchers. And so
hey Matt, what's this?
Away. Oh snip!
Oh,
what?
Are we at 30? Are we at 30 yet?
Almost.
Oh, man.
29, 199.
Oh,
I was gonna bring that up. It totally eluded me.
What is this? Did you draw the whole thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to. I just did a little bit for the campaign. Oh yeah, I guess if y'all are interested in stuff like we should have like Punchline 3 volume. I finished that a long time ago. But whenever Bill gets around to launching a campaign, maybe I'll do it myself. Oh yeah, that's the one that's on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and what's that other one?
So how is it with
my comic?
Mike?
Oh yeah,
so cute.
I guess Matt doesn't want to pitch any of his books, but
no, I am. I was just getting there. I was gonna say I'm working on a couple things. Right now, I'm finishing up Soul Finder Volume 4, and that is almost done.
Nice.
Like I'm gonna be done with the 70-something pages of inks in about a week, and then I'm gonna pick up Tadia, and I'm gonna do that. I'm not Tadia. Oh my gosh, what did I say? The Lie Behind the Star.
You guys didn't do Tadia Part 2.
I don't know. I just I guess Quinn just really wanted. He was itching to get this idea out of his head, so he's just like, let's do this. Yeah. So I did Tadia before with Quinn, and now we're doing The Lie Behind the Star, which has only been on for like 3 or 4 days, so that I'm really excited. But it's basically those 3 things. I'm finishing Soul
he's been
Finder.
live streaming, man.
Soul Finder, has he?
Yeah.
I need to get on it. Just I don't know when we're gonna do Punchline 3, but like I said, that's been done forever. But it's gonna be Soul Finder, Live Behind the Star, and then Punchline 3 sometime, and then Florida Man thing. But oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell you this top secret project that I'm working on.
It's not either of these then?
No.
Ooh.
I'm super jazzed. Oh, Mike, but also,
yeah.
If anyone out there hits up their comic book shop.
That's what happened to Kevin. His laptop battery died.
Oh no. Oh.
Kevin.
Bye, Kevin.
Oh, Kev, bro. I'm sorry to say I didn't notice. But I should have. I feel bad about that.
Your drawing looks great.
I wanted to see how that Batman turned out, bro. Yeah. It looked great. Mike, you remember my swimsuit issue?
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out in stores in a couple months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm finally gonna finish that. It's gonna come out through Antarctic Press in your local comic book shop. So if you're interested, go look. go check out your local comic book shop. I don't know if it's in this previews or it's going to be in the previews next month. But Antarctic Press swimsuit issue by Matthew Walden.
Hey yo.
Let your shop know. I mean, I've only been working on it for like 5 years.
So how many pages
5
is it?
years.
It's gonna be 30-something pages.
5 years? You can do 30 pages in 3 days, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, these pages are nothing. They're pretty much been done. They're just getting colored. You want to see some of the interior of the swimsuit issue?
Sure. Why don't we promote that instead of the stuff that's on the screen?
Okay. No. Let me see if I can get some Tadia art real quick before I do the swimsuit issue.
Toddy is not for sale.
Ah, crap. The line behind the star. Sorry.
We'll get it.
Saying that. I don't know if I will. I need to get it. Oh, you know what the cool thing about the Tadia the Live Behind the Star campaign is Quinn wanted to put up some artwork. So check this out if you're interested.
Oh, very cool.
There is these are for sale on the campaign.
And this is from Lie Behind the Star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a really cool shot of this guy going
Birthing the baby.
Yeah, out of like this really weird vine structure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Save the baby.
I had fun drawing this little gelatinous little covered baby.
Did you just ink on this too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I did, and I'm trying to get better. I worked forever on these rocks.
Wow. Do you use a dip pen for that, or do you like brush
So
it?
I did use like my squeeze brush for some of it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just went in with my G2. Here's what is my double page layout of the cover, wraparound cover.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited about it.
That's cool. Yeah, I like how you have your character right on the fold there in the middle. I feel like I'd be kind of nervous about that, like, I don't know, being divided up.
Oh no, you're right, because Quinn. Well, yeah, especially if it's going to be printed on a hardcover, there's going to be a big chunk of this that might. I'll have to just adjust it to where, but the way it's printed now, her face is, and it was such a weird last minute addition having her lay on the ground like that. You're right though. It was. It made me a little bit nervous but it's all going to have to be ironed out in the final file.
Oh
layout
well.
To where if I can, because Quinn went and got some hardcovers printed for the Lie Behind the Star campaign.
Yeah.
And just to have something to show on the campaign, and he was super jazzed about it. But because the file that I gave him that he had, I didn't get a chance to mess with it. So much of it was cut off because they wrapped so much of it, the cover around the hardcover.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it takes up that extra space, but you do get proofs for that, so you can adjust the final graphic before.
Yeah.
Finish. Okay. Well,
We
that's
go well.
That's cool.
because it is a
figure it out.
Character designs.
Yeah, that does look awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah, just it's gonna be. It's fun to watch to kind of like draw the characters, the suits, and to see where the characters end up. You know, like from where they started and where they end up. It's a really good story, and Quinn's like he knows how to. He gets motivated, and his sci-fi brain just kind of goes off, and he knows how to outline a good tale and as I'm going through the script, I mean, it's all over the place. So there's so much. I mean, where these characters start and where they end up, you know what I'm saying? It's very exciting where they
But
where they
it all
go.
eventually ties back together.
The things that the threats that they have to that they encounter and have to deal with, the being in a group and in that what's that situation on the island type situation where you have to kind of get along with people in space, to
learn to make friends.
encounter feudings, and I mean, it's literally, there's so much going on in this book, you know, to keep your interest. And besides all the sci-fi stuff, I'm gonna actually end up doing a lot of coloring on it.
Why?
Just so I can get the translation of how I wanted stuff drawn, you know, with the spacey type backgrounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like drawing and inking like a space background and splattering it with like whiteout or just this and that.
I mean, doing the work.
Yeah, putting in the work. I'm
Still
just
do the work in color.
The Live Behind the Star. Yeah, I'm gonna color on some of it, but we're gonna get Jean-Francois to. He's the one.
Jean-Francois Beaulieu.
The guy who colored Tadia for us before is back on Live Behind the Star.
Oh my gosh, dude! Focus on your audience.
The
guy who colored Monster Hunt 2.
Oh yeah, yeah. He colored Monster Hunt 2. Everything.
There you go.
For which I'm excited to get some comp copies of that.
I know, me too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel silly because whenever let me show you this other page. Whenever the printer of Monster Hunt 2 kind of fouled up and shipped all the books to the wrong address. They shipped them to the wrong address, but it was close to my house, and so I keep kicking myself because I was thinking that, I should have ran down there and grabbed them a couple of boxes while they were here because they had to ship them out.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
was it one of your neighbors' houses or something?
You want to tell this story, Matt?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to remember it. Do you want to go over it? I'll tell it.
So initially, Matt's friend was going to be doing the fulfillment.
Oh, yeah.
His friend Johnny, I believe.
We were going to get Iconic Comics to fulfill it.
Right.
And that did not work out.
Really? Why didn't that work out, Matt?
Wait,
he moved to Mexico?
Well, I honestly don't know.
You don't remember?
Was it something that I did, or is it?
No.
Was it, or did you just get ghosted?
Was it the FBI get involved?
No, because somebody at Iconic Comics, what's the word?
Embezzlement.
Screwed his business partner out of probably a much bigger gig because he didn't want me to take over or so. I don't know what.
It's so funny because Iconic was supposed to fulfill for Tadia too.
Oh,
but
really?
Then they got ghosted on the Tadia fulfillment. So it was just a big ghost fest, is what it was, on the fulfillment. So, anyways, I honestly don't remember a lot of the details, but I never even gave them the address, but we were shooting around in emails with the printer about suggesting who we might get to fulfill. And since they had shipped previously to that fulfillment company for other books, they just automatically had the address already, and so they're like, oh well, we'll just ship them over there, that's who they're going to get. But we never confirmed.
And then they tried to charge me for the shipping, and I'm like, I didn't tell you to ship them there.
Yeah, nobody had ever told her to ship them there. She just assumed and shipped them out. So but I missed my chance to get my comps.
Just steal them off the porch.
I should have heisted a whole crate of them.
You should have, man.
When I had my chance, but it's an hour down the road from me, and I don't know. I think that pretty much concludes that story. But
you still feel like it'd be stealing.
Whatever happened to that Tadia dude? What was his name, Mike? It was Quinn from Quinn's
Howard.
Ideas. Quinn Howard.
The author and imaginary behind the current campaign, Live Behind the Star.
There you go.
Which is here.
Yes. Which I can't.
Tell us what this book's all about, Matthew.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Oh man, the first 3 pages. And if you want to go, if you want to skip over to the campaign, you'll see the pages that I'm showing you now, or that I just showed you.
Showing the campaign right now.
No, I'm talking about the interior pages in the campaign, or they're colored up already. Some of them. So, like, yeah, if you keep going down, you'll see that.
So you're doing the whole book in color?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. I'm only gonna. I'm gonna go behind this guy, and I'm gonna fix some of his little night skies. He's good.
Some troll on Twitter apparently was telling.
I think I saw what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, is this just black people in space?
That's what it was. Yeah. Yes. It's a lot more than that. It's crazy.
I mean, Quinn is sort of a left-leaning libertarian, although he calls himself left-wing because that's just how he's programmed. But I made him do a political test, and he's totally just a left-leaning libertarian. But yeah, he doesn't care about all that kind of crap. So he's really even keel about it, and not. But I mean, he is black, and if he wants to do a story with black characters, who cares?
Yeah,
he can make what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
See, like that background right there is me.
Ah.
And I still got a lot of work to do on it still, but that's just
fun though, right?
It looks cool. I like that effect too in the page there.
Dude, I'm all like I said, I'm super jacked up about the future of AI art. Because me photoshopping
there is no future.
Because I've been putting this background together from like so much of like Photoshop skills and other like random little collages of images and stuff like that, and it's just I just want to be able I need to mess around with that new generative fill in Adobe Photoshop too, because
I haven't even tried that yet.
I've seen it do crazy things. Well, anyways,
what's funny is they didn't even have to say that was AI. They could have just said it was, a new thing, and people would be like, "Oh, it's awesome." But then you say it's AI, and people like Matt go, "It's the devil."
Yeah.
Do they think it's bad marketing?
They had something. Yeah, because everybody hates AI. Like the general consensus, I should say.
Everybody does not hate AI.
For now, it's about 99% or 90% maybe. Like seriously, if you say AI, it's gonna hurt whatever you did. So it's best if you do use it, don't say it. Otherwise, you'd be hurt.
That's good counsel.
Yeah. It's kind of like NFTs that were hated, right? If I mentioned it, people like their face would curl up. But at least it's like because they would think, oh, it's so the artist. There's no artist doing the art. It's just someone stealing. I'm like, oh, everyone I know does the art themselves. But.
Hey Mike, I was messing around with I was thinking about you when I did this because I was having to draw like an Oriental type face and
which one? Oh, you gotta
some original art. This is from an upcoming. I had to draw this guy in rain, and I was worried about how that was going to turn out.
It looks great.
Yeah.
So would you use?
I dug it.
Did you use G2s?
No, my little paintbrush.
For the whole thing?
For most of it, I did use some G2 on it, but
just some detail parts.
Yeah, just you can see
awesome.
a couple of little G2s.
Did you print the background out?
Did I what?
Print out the background. The blue lines. The blue lines.
Wow.
Or did you just draw straight to the paper?
No, I do light boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lightbox, old school, man.
On that 11x17 printer paper, Matt.
Whoa.
That stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, so that's cardstock.
This is the hard stuff. So what I normally do is I take this 11x17 paper and I draw on it.
That's what I used to do. And then you lightbox it.
Hmm.
I used to do that too.
Do you have a big light box?
No, that's the tragic thing about it. It's like,
oh no!
I got a tiny little light box.
Is yours is it like Kevin's light box? I had the same one. Actually, it's my brother's. Like
you keep scooting it around.
I just draw. I literally just draw squares and.
Oh sure, yeah.
On the paper and then I can nudge things over when I go to the good paper and mess around. Yeah, you get the.
I do
But
that
check-
for all the timesheet is.
Oh.
They did copy paper 11 by 17.
Oh, dude, I went on a spree and I bought just a whole bunch of paper over the last couple of years just to stock up in case the economy just really crashed, because I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimistic about a lot of campaigns going forward and the economy being in a good enough state to where we'll be able to like bring in enough to really fund these projects. But I hope I'm wrong.
I mean, I feel like paper is just a wonderful thing for an artist to have. I mean, just like a stack of papers, like all potential and dreams. Like, ooh.
Yeah, it's I know what you mean though. It's like I have a campaign my brother and I are going to start. We're going to work on a book together, but I want to do research and ask people and pick their brains about how to run the campaign, because I know it's a big giant thing. You know, it's not like some little. Plus, you got to build up mailing list and all that.
Oh, dude, I heard you're getting close, or maybe going to finish modded soon, or you're back on that.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm getting close. I'm on almost on page 80 right now, and so
80,
I'm almost.
Dang.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 48-page book.
Oh, that's
But
how it goes.
It's probably going to be close to 100.
Dude, this character design has something to do with that new thing that I was talking about.
AI.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Like,
No, but I wanted to mess around with these and then like do some animation, like just have kind of her finger just kind of rubbing the flower, twisting it. Like
Yeah,
it's such a
spinning it.
simple animation, you know? Like she would
Yeah.
just be mostly still.
and then maybe her eyes blink and look in our direction.
Yeah, definitely an eye blink. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. And then
Yeah, you
she
can
could
get
just
AI to do that.
I just want to make a little something simple for like a little video, a YouTube intro or something like that, and then maybe her blowing a dandelion thing. Is that dandelion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, little poofs.
Yeah, the little poo.
Thistle? Down of a thistle.
Yeah, whatever that flower is, where you blow up all the
Yeah,
little
it's
seeds or
dandelion.
whatever.
Dandelions.
That might be a little bit more compliment. And then just heist an AI background. And I'm not even messing around with drawing backgrounds hardly anymore. I'm just gonna heist something and stick it in the background.
Yeah, doesn't Photoshop have something in there where you can draw like a little bit of a city or something like that, and then you just use a brush and it'll kind of fudge it and go like, oh, okay, it's sort of this, and then it'll take what you have, and then you can set. I need more buildings here, more buildings
Oh
there.
yeah, yes, that's exactly what it is. And then, I mean, the possibilities. But straight up, I just want to can all my colorists right now. I want to have that option to be able to, and if I need to pay for like a $15 flatter, you know, and then stick it in AI and just let it do work.
Well, Photoshop does flats now for you. I think the new.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Because I've seen a person just do it and just boom, it just drops everything in there.
Get out of town.
Oh, I think I saw what you're talking about, Matt, but I didn't think it was. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't really explore it.
Yeah, because Mike, my brother used to get flatting jobs from different image guys, and now they don't do it because I think they just don't need it. I think you can flat pretty quick, but I don't use Photoshop, so I haven't used it in years.
Yeah, maybe it's a new option.
Well, I'm still like, whenever I do flats, like even when I'm doing colors, I'm doing it all with a mouse still.
Oh, ow!
I know it's.
Oh no! Get yourself a tablet or something. That's just save yourself a little bit of pain right there.
Yeah, I'm scared of this Mac thing because I've never really used Apple stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's all PC. That's all I'm familiar with. So I'm barely familiar with that.
I used to use Mac years ago.
And then it explode, or is it?
Then I'm just like, I was like, yeah, it's too expensive, and they break down too quick, and
Yeah.
It's like they want you to buy like brand new, like in a year or two, you're gonna buy a new one. It's like, nah.
What's that term? What's that term? Planned obsolescence.
Yeah. So that's why I stopped doing it.
Or, I could just replace the power supply on it and it would work. Yeah, no, we're not going to let you do that. Like,
right.
That's what every company does though now is like for different all products, they don't want it to last. So they make it so that everything, breaks down after a while and then you got to go back. But for me, they just lose me permanently because I'm like, I'm not buying your product anymore.
I got to figure out what I did because I want to do a couple of like recordings and time-lapse videos too, more of that stuff. So if you're interested, go check out Live Behind the Star. And go check out my YouTube channel, Weldon Art, I think.
Is it?
I got like 100
Live
and
Behind the
something.
Star. Okay.
I got 100 something videos on my YouTube, time-lapse videos. But the thing about it is, like, they're never gonna promote my YouTube channel because I use a lot of copyrighted music.
Well, they'll still do it if you upload them with the right like SEO and whatnot.
Oh, really?
It's just you can't monetize it.
Oh, sure.
I mean, you'll be able to monetize the channel eventually, but not those.
Right.
Videos.
Right. That's what I want to do. I want to maybe just. That's why I'm using copyrighted music now, is to just get up to the point where I can get enough views to get monetized. Then I'll straighten up.
Straighten up and fly right.
That sounds good. Did you paint the space background for the cover here?
I did not.
Oh.
The colorist did, because he saw what I was doing, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, if I want to keep my job, I gotta like spice up these spacey backgrounds." So he tried really hard. This colorist is really amazing. He's actually kind of famous. I only have one gripe with him, is his night skies are kind of like lacking in his space, but he tried really hard on this one.
That's awesome.
He's an awesome colorist. Who's here?
Panda.
Hello, Hit Panda.
Hello.
Hello.
Always happy to have a panda on stream.
Indeed.
I have to wear sunglasses because of how awesome this graphic novel looks.
That's right.
It blinds me.
I like enough of it.
Great work, Matt.
Thanks. I'm hoping that, and I'm optimistic. Like as worried as I am about the economy, like I'm trying to remain optimistic because the campaign is doing fairly well. I mean, we're about to hit $30,000 in like 3 or 4 days, I think, something like that. And
that's good. Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Gonna get that sweet enamel pin.
Oh crap!
That 30,000.
Oh, is that the? I just remember
your
like
tears.
This
more
is
tears.
Oh yeah, dude. The fact that he's even thinking that far ahead for stretch goals in the $100,000 to $200,000 range is exciting. But no, this is Quinn's second campaign. Do you remember, Mike? The very first campaign Quinn ever did was the Tadia one.
Yeah.
And for like the first however many days, he was doing free shipping unintentionally.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one ended up doing what, 60,000?
At least, yeah, I think.
That's not so bad.
Oh yeah, if we do that again, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just gonna leave it open as long as you're working on it, right?
Honestly, I don't even know if Toddy is closed. It might be. It might still be open.
Really?
I couldn't tell you honestly. And we might do Tadia too sometime going forward, because there was it was pretty crazy story what we did between like I want to say it was like 60 something pages with the Tadia, and so while that was a pretty good story, it left you it left all kinds of possibilities for future tales in the Tadia universe too. So we'll pick up on that sometime. But
Tadia's closed.
when Quinn got, good to know. Oh, I had no idea. I mean, are you looking at it right now? When was it? Does it have a date on it? I can't remember how many years it's been. I wonder if that's pre-COVID too.
August 13th, 2020.
Oh, dang,
that
right
was
there.
Yeah, it's in the middle of it.
But like I said, Quinn, whenever he just, as a creator, if anybody draws or writes stuff, I mean, I get that way too. Like sometimes where if you got an itch to go and do something, there's just some things that even if you're right in the middle of something, or you want to put something out. So instead of doing Tadia 2, he had this itch to do this Live Behind the Star, and it's exciting. I can see why. As I'm drawing it and reading his script, I can see why he really wanted to get going on this.
Okay, but let me ask. You haven't done anything with him for a while, right?
No, just Tadia and this.
So, I mean, how long ago was Tadia done? 2 years?
I guess, yeah, I think so.
So he just didn't want to do Tadia. Or was he working on this right after Tadia?
Well, we talked about doing this
while you were doing Tadia?
No, earlier this year, but I was working on some other stuff and I had some other stuff come up. So like I only did a couple of images for this campaign. Like I haven't like finished it yet. So I'm actually going to finish it before the year's up. It'll be done on my part and we'll get some colors, but I've only done a few images on this. But he had talked about doing this earlier in the year, but I was busy. I was working on Soul Finder and some other stuff, and I was working a job and all other stuff, so I just couldn't get to it. But like, since I'm gonna start doing this more full time, like I've been telling you, Mike, like I have more time to like sit down and draw comic books and see if I can focus on this at the worst possible economic straits that we've seen in years. But I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, time flies. It gets away from you sometimes. And he's got a whole big channel. He's got to nourish.
Mm-hmm.
So his focus has been, it's not like he's been doing nothing. He's been working. What do y'all want for Christmas, huh?
Bitcoin.
What?
Well, I mean, you're offering, right?
Are you gonna? Yeah. Who else? What do y'all want for Christmas? Are y'all gonna get your own Christmas presents, or are y'all asking other or family?
I never. Whenever people ask me what I want for Christmas, I don't want anything. I mean, I literally have nothing I want. Like, I don't. She always asks me. She goes, "What do you want?" I go, "Nothing." I go, "There's nothing I want." I go, "What do you want?" Direct a movie. Give me a movie to direct. It's like, I don't want anything. I don't care about it. I have nothing I want. Like not even. No. Every year she asks me, and I got nothing.
Hold on. Why are pants on fire?
Every year she should know by now. I always never have a Christmas list. Yeah, she knows it. I never have one.
Never a list.
Wow, how dare you lie to us, Matthew?
No, she knows it. She knows I never get asked for anything. And her mom asked for one. I never have. I just say, give me a gift certificate to like fast food or something. I don't know, some place to eat.
Oh, dang.
Like, so that we can share it.
What does she really want? What does he really want, Becky?
Because I know you want stuff.
She knows I want stuff, but I never give you one, do I? No. Yeah. See, never give.
Honestly, yeah. When it comes down to it, if you really like, I don't really want anything either. Like I want to get my my kids stuff, but if I really thought about it, like I could come up with a list of stuff.
Bitcoin.
We all know what Rick wants for Christmas.
All right, let's talk about crypto.
Let's go.
So Mike, what I was telling you when I was typing in the chat last week about being made whole and stuff like that. Everything, all the Ethereum that I worked for doing the NFT that you'd offered me
Mhm.
whenever you were doing that. The and a couple of and some Dogecoin that I bought for fun and some other stuff, but it all got locked up in one of those bankruptcies, and so
What?
yeah. So you remember?
What? You weren't on FTX.
No, but I was on that one that BitBoy was on, the Celsius one.
Oh snap! Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So it was just funny because I'd only ever earned all that Ethereum. I had like and stuff from Mike, you know, and I just put it over there. And but so many places went down, you know, so many places went bankrupt and are in litigation right now. But it looks there's a good chance that I might be getting everything back as long as Bitcoin stays high or goes a little higher. They'll be able to pay all the lawyers and do all the other stuff that they need to do to pay, and then whatever's left they'll give to us. And it looks like we might, as long as, like I said, as long as the Bitcoin price stays high.
The lawyers
Yeah,
get
they think Celsius has actually kind of come back. I know they're actually talking about FTX coming back. I'm like, you're nuts.
Yeah, I don't know about FTX. That's a mess over in FTX, but Celsius is a little less complicated, so I'm hopeful. But
Yeah, I'm glad, dude, because I was looking at Celsius because the returns were just crazy, and
they
I was
were
like,
absurd.
my mom had so much money just sitting in cash, and I'm like, you could double that in 6 months. That's how absurd the freaking rates were over there.
You're right.
And I'm so glad she's.
No, and that's the thing is it's so funny. I wasn't really like I wasn't too worried about it. I was just like I said, it was just all stuff that I did for fun for you, and it just was sitting over there. But at one point, I never really checked it, but at one point I had like $25,000 to $30,000 in crypto over there, just because Ethereum had gone to like $4,000 to $5,000 or something like that, whatever it was.
It was up pretty high.
And I was just
wasn't. You had never sold any of it.
No, I never. I don't know how to sell any. I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's not complicated, or it might not be as hard as I'm.
Well, I hope you get it back, dude. That would be awesome, especially now
Yeah.
it's coming back. It's freaking Bitcoin or crypto's like. Where's Bitcoin at right now?
It's like 37 or 38.
37.5. Yeah, it hit 38 today, I think.
Oh, crikey.
37,459. Ethereum's back over 2,000.
Oh,
so
really?
we're going to be ramping up here for a nice bull run with institutional money flooding into the market as soon as the ETFs get approved.
Dude, those central banks ain't gonna allow it.
Are you kidding me? You haven't been paying attention, have you?
No, I probably haven't. Tell me what's going on.
The ETFs, the
Well, I do know the ETFs coming, but I don't really tell me. I'm sorry, just tell me.
well,
what's
yeah,
going
the ETFs are coming. That's where the central banks have to get involved, because if they're gonna compete against BlackRock and all the other banks that are offering ETFs, like all their business is gonna run out the door unless they can also handle Bitcoin, and that means they have to buy Bitcoin to.
Oh dang, Mike! I didn't really understand it, so you just kind of that simple explanation really made the difference. That's kind of a big deal then.
It is a big deal, yeah. It's a big deal, and an ETF could go through as early as December, which means if that happens, dude, the halvening is in. Well, first of all, if that happens, that means the other ETFs are going to have to start getting approved pretty much right away.
Yeah. So when is the halvening?
You could have a list of ETFs going off like between December and April, and then in April you have the halvening, which always sets the market off to like freaking Nutsville. So you have this. To me, it's a perfect storm. I know not everybody agrees. I may not be correct, but I think I am.
Well, I mean, it's already up like 10 to 14,000 in the last couple of weeks or months, or just...
It's in the last month, yeah. But that's all since the BlackRock. That's all since the SEC. Gary Gensler said they're not going to appeal the ruling on how the judge told them that his reasons for not approving the ETF were bullcrap.
Oh, dude. So I saw you post something too about XRP too. What's going on with that? Like,
XRP also won their lawsuit against SEC.
oh, it's over. They won.
I think so.
That was forever.
Yes, forever.
I
and a
bought some
day.
XRP back in the day.
And then you couldn't touch it because it's locked up on some exchange you can't use.
Well, it was no. I was on. There was only 1 or 2 exchanges that you could buy it from in the U.S. Every other exchange shut it down.
Right.
And so it was on one of those really shady exchanges. So I bought it, and then I got it all stolen from me.
Oh.
I only spent like $200 or something on it. I can't remember. It wasn't that much.
Yeah, it's funny because I've swore off XRP back then because I was like, you know what, even if it wins this case, there's no use case for it once the central banks start actually issuing their own, digital currencies. Then what's the use case for XRP? Because that's their whole model is a currency for banks.
Right.
And then I discovered, like after that lawsuit got won, that I actually still hold XRP in one of my trading accounts.
Dang, which one? Because I freaking
Binance.
Oh yeah. Dang. I had a Binance account somewhere. Hey, I still got what's that one coin that you told me to buy that Mr. Beast was gonna endorse but never did?
Refinable.
Oh yeah, what's going on with that? I haven't looked at it in forever.
I don't know. I don't think he ever followed through. So
I'm not a big fan of Mr. Beast anyway.
I'm not either now. Because my refinable should have been worth a mint.
I even forgot the name. I need to open up my Trust wallet, see what's left in there.
But I'm actually a team member on a crypto called SquidGrow.
Oh,
now.
that's right. I saw you in developer meetings, big dog.
So that I think is going to do very well. It's got the meme utility. It's got a billionaire backer named Shibtoshi. And do you know who that is?
Well, I do, but just by following you. And I'd heard of him before.
Yeah. So, I mean, just the fact that this dude can build all the utilities that all these other cryptos just promise, but they have to do it out of, the funds that they make from, they have to take liquidity out of the project in order to build utilities. He's just funding everything out of his pocket. Because for him, it's like, oh, you need $1 million? Hold on a second. Let me grab this real quick.
There you
Dang, I haven't even thought about this in so long. I wonder what my Safe Moon is doing.
It's dead.
Is it dead? I that was like the cheapest thing that I ever bought. It was like to the 7th degree pennies or something like that. I bought something at it.
And the guy that runs the place, like, I don't remember. It's something really bad. Like he just like, I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but he's not a good dude.
No, well, the story, the moral of this story is Matt has been stricken with all manner of like bad luck when it comes to crypto stuff. So, but
well,
if I can get my Ethereum back, I'll be in good shape.
Let's go. Heck yeah. If we can get some more NFT projects going. All right.
Yeah, I need to bring back the gatos.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, the Lucky Cat thing, I don't understand. That's got to be. There's no Lucky Cat projects, and it's
no, it would be good. It just needs the right exposure.
The biggest meme out there, right?
It's just all about the exposure. It just needs to get, if it catches the right exposure, that's all it is. I'm sure. And then we'll go full in, Mike. You and me.
Oh, I'm all in. I'll tell you after. I'm not gonna. I've been actually I've been degenning into meme coins. I know I said I would never do that last cycle.
Oh, really?
But ever since I got into SquidGrow, I've been like more amenable to, because dude, this dude made he made $8 billion off of
Goodness.
Shiba Inu.
Oh, that when it was hot, man.
$1 billion. He had more money than Trump. And
well, I'm gonna have more money than Trump if they take away his New York businesses.
So I've been doing this thing where I got into this first meme token. It was called Pepe.
Oh, crap.
I got into Pepe. Well, check it out, dude. I put $200 into Pepe. That turned into $5,000. I mean, in a matter of a couple days, right? I pulled $2,000 out just in profit, so that everything else was just free money. Is that
bought that sports car?
No, it's $2,000. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
I took $1,200 of that, and I put it into Jesus.
Oh,
you should always put into Jesus, Mike.
Always put in.
Oh yeah.
And then I kind of sat on that, and that kind of went back and forth between like the total value of that bounced around between like $3,000 and $6,000 for probably a month or so, and then recently, what did I get into? I tried to chase a couple of other ones like F Pepe and Mex Pepe, and they were total rug pulls, right? But you gotta. It's all free money. It's all house money. So I'm just gambling with house money at this point.
Right.
But then I got into one called Grok, which so I was actually looking at BART because somebody had told me, and they were in a whale room, and they're like, yeah, all these guys are talking about getting into BART. So I went and got into BART, and then while I was buying BART, I saw on the ticker,
was it like a Bart Simpson meme coin or something?
No, it's not. It's
okay. Sorry, I was just curious.
I was too.
It's one of those meme coins with a really stupid long name. It's called Reptilian Zucker Biden BART coin.
What?
Yeah.
Well, why would you get it?
Why not, man? You never know, man.
Oh, dude, Matt, there's this other one. What is it called? It's called let's see. They use the ticker Bitcoin, which is freaking hilarious. But it's Harry Potter.
What?
Hold on. It's called Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
Can you even do that legally? Is that legal?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And dude, this meme coin went freaking nuts, and it's market cap is $116 million now.
Is that current?
That's its current market cap. Yeah, but its peak market cap was 131 million. Well, let's see. Let's do 180 days. Now its peak market cap was $178 million, and it just shot up from absolutely nothing to that in. Let's see. Was this Monday, July 24th to peak was Tuesday, August 15th. So that was like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, it gained 177 million market cap. But anyways, so that to say, that's why you ape into some of these stupid meme coins to see what they're gonna do. But while I was buying BART, I was noticing that on the ticker, the number one token that was selling right then was called Grok. And Grok is like, Elon Musk AI was called Grok at first or something like that.
Right. I was wondering.
And so I just totally freaking aped into Grok, and that I put $500 of my other token into that, and right now that's worth $1,600. And so then I took part of that. I took 500 of that, and I did another Elon Musk meme coin. They had one come out called Truck, which is based on Cybertruck.
Oh, crap.
Dude, that went up as soon as I bought it. It went up like $200, so I was up to like $700, and then it came crashing down, and then went up. It's been such a roller coaster, but right now that's $574. So I'm up a little bit on that.
Mike, what was that one?
It's a bunch of crazy stuff, dude.
Dude, it's so fun sometimes. That's what I was doing. Like I only put like a little bit here and there, and I was having so much fun just messing around. Like I never even sold anything. I just watched everything just like I watched my Dogecoin go from where I bought it was like 5 or 6 cents go to like 70 cents. And I
Yeah.
made so much freaking, but I never cashed out. I was just having fun watching this dude absurd little like maneuvering up and down. And anyways, I just what was that one where you were kicking yourself because you sold it that night and then it went up like 30 something percent?
Oh, so yeah, no,
That
it
was
went
fake,
it
right?
went up 540%, like right after I sold it. But it turned out that was like a glitch on CoinGecko.
Oh, good. Oh,
So really, it
So was-
didn't go up
okay.
like at all. I was like, oh, thank God.
oh, bro, you were making me upset. You're giving me heart palpitations.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, so
Well,
I've been playing the meme coin game this time around, but it's all free money.
It sounds
Right,
like
right.
fun.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're having fun with it.
It is. You can have
And
fun
it's
with
doing
it.
well. So yay. More than one thing can be true.
Yeah. And honestly, dude, my Jesus coin is probably out of all those ones. I mean, aside from that initial run on Pepe,
Yeah.
Jesus saves, man. Jesus is up there.
I love that.
I was wondering, like, so I was worried, like, it wasn't a rug pull. It's legit.
What,
thing,
Jesus?
Like yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh
for
no,
some
no,
reason,
it's legit. The dude that created it is like full on Christian.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
cool.
I don't know why. I just it's so hard to keep up with this stuff. But I was worried that someone was reporting that it was one of those rug pulls. But I'm glad
Yeah,
it
no,
wasn't.
he does a Sunday service on Twitter and everything.
Oh, dang.
Oh, wonderful. So cool.
Yeah.
Jesus coin, that's funny.
So have
I
you?
thought that was fake.
Right. So you're.
Yeah, I looked, that one I didn't just ape into. That one I went to the website because I wanted to see if it was a scam. And the stuff they were saying on the website, I convinced me that it was worth throwing a little. So here's the funny thing. My first buy into Jesus was $77.77 because I thought that would be appropriate, right? That went up to $1,100, and that was when I was like, well, first of all, I was like, why did I only put $77?
7,700.
That's when I took money profit out of Pepe and I bought more Jesus.
I'm just
Laying
surprised no
up
one thought
treasures
about
in
it.
cyberspace.
I'm surprised
here's
it wasn't done earlier. Is all. I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Making smart investments like this is why a couple of years ago, I'm not going to say how much, but I gave more to my church in 1 year than I've made in other years.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You know? And so, yeah, laying up treasures in cyberspace. No, you lay up your investments in cyberspace and then you sell them in December, right before you.
Dude, I was wondering how things were going. This is fun to get the most current rundown. Sorry if this is boring in the chat.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind boring my chat.
Yeah, they're used to
Mike Grant.
Yeah, but it's all about that Discord. I gotta get back on Discord.
Yeah, bro.
What's a cool dragon?
Dragon.
So fun. I like to draw. I like to model my dragons off of like a little bit of a T-Rex or a gator mouth. You know, I don't like.
Yeah.
So many
Well,
dragons
they
are
were-
so ugly sometimes.
They were dragons.
Oh crap! That's right. I want to draw. You know how I need to do this stupid story where you know how you see that the little gators or crocodiles, whichever ones, or both, I guess maybe they both do it, but they all stick their snouts out of the water when the water freezes, so they can
Breathe.
stay under. So they can stay under and not suffocate. I want to draw a bunch of dragon noses outside of a frozen lake, and have some like adventurers wandering through a big frozen lake with dragon noses sticking out of it.
Nice.
I just thought of that just now. Copyright art, 2023.
No steal.
Oh yeah, have you seen the movie Dragon Slayer from the
The old
1988?
Disney movie?
79.
Yeah, that one.
I think it's
man,
79, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
And
dude,
it's,
I
But
love
it's
that
Disney,
movie.
right?
No, it's pretty. It has some gruesome stuff in it, but it's pretty hardcore, man. It's like it was the guy from I can't remember his name, but he was in Ghostbusters 2. He was the guy who was the nerdy guy.
I remember it
Oh,
scaring
yeah.
the crap out of me when I was a young kid, so I haven't really watched the whole thing, even today.
Yeah, it was
No,
pretty.
dude, Dragon Slayer had the best freaking dragon ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I saw
The
it
effects were so dope.
for the
Yeah.
time.
Good night,
Yeah. Who's taking off?
Good night, Grant. Grantish Crosby.
Night, nighty night.
yeah, it was good effects, man.
Oh, it was 1981.
81, okay.
I was off by 2 years.
Not bad.
The guy was it? He was like an apprentice to a magician, and the magician guy yeah, it's pretty hardcore. He they want to prove that he's a magician, so he's like, stab me with this knife, or
Oh,
whatever. And he's
dang.
like, what? And he's,
Man, you're gonna make me go watch this.
yeah, it's so good, man. He's like, stab me with this knife. He's like, no, don't do it. And then he locks his apprentice in the room so that he can't come out and stop it. And yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's on
crazy.
screen.
Oh, you see? Yeah, look at that.
Oh, well, I remember the one where they're in the dragon layer underground, and
Yeah,
they're shooting
yeah.
fire at the dude's shield, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, for the time, man, that was just crazy.
These guys knocked off.
This
Oh,
is
no.
the end. This is the ending of it.
Whee!
I've never
I have
seen
the
it.
special effects magazine that shows how they do all these effects.
Where's his feet? Show him standing.
I never made it this far. Oh, it's just a little stiff dragon. That's pretty cool, man.
Anyone see these octopus kites? These giant, 15-foot octopus kites that people
No.
fly in the air? You creepy looking.
I need to check
Look at
it
that.
out. Is he gonna do a Matthew McConaughey? Oh my gosh!
This
Oh,
is
the
hardcore. See, what they have to do is they have to smash this jewel, and what it does is basically it makes that wizard go off like a detonator. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
he's like a bomb.
Are you serious?
Well,
It's a nuke.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
So when he smashes it, he doesn't want to do it because his master will die. But he's like, "Do it." And he's
As
like,
if he
"All
can
right."
hear you from up there.
It's this old school blow up the dynasty. I mean, the dragon. Boom! And then, look at the dragon after he gets. Look at that. He's got a hole in his chest. Blow off his leg.
Oh, that guy from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No,
Vito.
that just ruined it for
Vigo.
me.
It was Vigo.
Vigo.
That just
He's
ruined
like,
it for
But
me.
he's like
I love
such
this.
a good
I love
actor.
that part right there. Can you see the
Yeah.
map? The map is
Oh,
the map goes through them.
oh no!
Yeah, that's the effects they had to do. Put all that together. Think of how they had to
Oh.
do that. They didn't have computers. It was all by hand.
Special effects blunder.
That's how it was in Star Wars, the original Star Wars films. You could see through the cockpits of the background, when they're showing
Dude,
the
that
shots.
splash was
They really
legit.
still.
Boom.
Dang.
Vigo.
Plus, he was also in a movie with Burt Reynolds. It was really good called Heat.
Man, you guys got me nostalgic for all kinds of old movies. I need to see that old movie with Superman and Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, whatever that was.
Ripple in Time or something.
Somewhere in
Was-
time. We just watched that the other night.
Yeah,
No
that was
way.
filmed in Mackinac Island.
I don't know why that one kind of got me. Even in my younger days, I was like, that got me in the feels in my younger days.
back to me.
Yeah, because he couldn't get back there, man. I was like, what? So sad. All right.
Christopher Reeve. When I was a kid, I saw the Superman movie with Christopher Reeves where he was Superman. All I remember from that as being a kid is being really sad because he lost his powers and he got beat up in a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah, dude.
That made me sad as a kid. I was like, why are they doing that to him?
No, what made me sad as a kid was what that one movie he made where he got murdered in a cabin or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't Superman. Obviously, it wasn't a Superman movie, but someone just killed him in an old cabin in a movie, and I can't remember what movie it was, and I was like, no.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was grief stricken.
He was in a movie with Michael Caine. It was like a murder mystery one.
Michael Caine.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Mike, I put something in the private chat.
Ooh, I forgot there's private chats. I'm gonna have this dragon breathing flowers and candy canes and stuff.
Nice. What is the dragon?
Is a holiday dragon?
Yeah. Bells and
Oh, did
Everything.
I was going to ask if they gave you did they give you comps at all? For like,
talking to me?
yeah,
For which one?
for the latest one, the Omega Street Fighter Omega.
Oh, no, well, no.
Because I haven't gotten any comps, but they never talked about it, so I didn't know if they do that still. or
Well,
what.
so I've done. I've been lucky because
I know
been
that
talking
was
to
your
him-
first gig.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I've been talking to him for years, and this is the first comps they've ever given me. So, oh yeah, that is awesome.
I stood on the corner of it and just.
So you can. I'm hoping they usually.
I think it's 15 meters.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a 15-meter kite.
What's a meter?
Yeah, you're gonna have to iron that out for me. I don't know what that means.
I think it's
Yeah,
like a
we don't
yard.
speak meters here,
Oh,
commie.
meters like almost a yard.
It's like a yard. Think of it like a football. It's like it's 1.5 downs. Take that.
Perfect for all the people who play the sports games.
Oh, so you use
Mike
meters
wouldn't
and-
know because his football team got stolen.
I don't
Oh,
know what
crap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa,
I don't
you talking about
care.
my team, the Houston Oilers? I'm just tripping.
So you're from Canada, right? Or you're living in Canada, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I live in Seattle.
You're close to Canada.
He's
Dang
close to Canada. He's so
You're
close
close
to
to
Canada. He
Mexico.
speaks in meters.
That's right.
Mexico uses meter. Well, everybody else uses meters.
Yeah, y'all were
Every
talking about.
commie bastard.
I used to work.
System here.
I used to work in like
Oh.
for a bridge engineering firm, and there was because I remember they would try to all of our code books and everything. There's always two pairs of equations, one for English units and one for metric. And working for the bridge company, they had to they would always have interface with people from the DOT, and then they actually tried to go to at least for the Oregon DOT, they tried to switch to metric, and then all the engineers and everybody just gave them a lot of crap, and then it's screw it, we'll go back to English units.
Dang it.
Proper.
Yeah, when y'all since you just brought up Mexico, whenever y'all were talking about Dragon Ball Z earlier, the last time I was in Mexico, it's so funny how popular Dragon Ball Z is in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
They're just super. All the kids and their little trading cards of Dragon Ball Z trading. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mexico is not. It's probably changed now, but when I was there, they were kind of into stuff that was already passed out of fad in the U.S.
Yeah.
But it's
So you're saying they're just taking our hand-me-downs?
basically. But I think it's probably changed with the internet, though.
I just want to say, I can't wait for my camera is going to be so much better in a week. I'll get everything set up. I'm not going to be all lighting's not going to be all foul and hard to make out what's going on.
City of Lies.
I gotta
This'll
start
be-
streaming.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say earlier, I miss Elliot's what was his morning walk streams that he used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mike's bringing back with a lot of streams. It was just the right time to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Maybe not the right time to bring back my peanut butter consumption, but
It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
a good peanut
I don't
butter.
know that there's ever a good time for that, Matt.
well, listen, my app said peanut butter is good for me. Okay. My
If
app-
normal butter is good for you, then peanut butter's got to be pretty close, right?
Wait, what did you say?
If normal butter is good for you, then peanut butter is like close. So it's
Well,
gotta be-
peanut butter's got protein. It's got a good amount of protein, and it's that's what the app says, and so it rates in the 50s out of 100. So I'm taking it. It's good for me.
I know there's one thing, like I love peanuts and peanut butter, but the guy, there's a couple of doctors listen to him. They're saying this peanuts aren't good for your stomach because there's lectins are in it.
Oh yeah, lectins.
And I was reading about that. So, but there's one peanut butter. He said that if you have to have peanut butter, I forget it starts with an S, the brand where it's better for you. Can't
Skippy?
remember what it was. No, no, it wasn't. It was like some brand I never heard of, like a health brand or something. But I liked, for me, I like peanut butter where it's natural, where it's just like peanuts and salt. That's all they use to make it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting all natural toothpaste now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. No fluoride, dude.
Ugh, I'm so late on the game.
Did you want to say something about this?
Oh, I just wanted to see if you guys noticed something about this drawing book.
Let me take a look at this.
Well, Walt Jan says in the category "Go to Hell," someone's selling printed how-to-draw books filled with non-useful advice and AI art everywhere.
Oh crap!
Oh
It does look like AI art.
Jeez.
No, click the next link that I posted.
No,
It actually has
so
the book. It's an ebook though.
This is an ebook?
Well,
Is it print
yeah.
to
Go
order
click the
book or
comic.
something like that?
Click on the comic pencil link that in the chat, in the private chat.
But then I have to open up another window.
Well, I mean, you could
Oh no,
replace it.
it worked.
Yeah. Then just scroll down. So there's that's an ebook right there. But then if you scroll down further, you'll see like pages from these books.
Here's
Like
style
scroll
and
further down. Keep going. Keep going. It's so bad.
What am I looking at?
Oh wait,
AI art?
you can go up a little bit. Yeah, so some of these, like if you just zoom in a little bit, you can see like there's a
You're looking at a 0.24 meter book.
0.2. I actually don't even know what that is. Well, 0.2 meters, that's 200 centimeters, right? So
I used
yeah,
to-
so this is like you can click on some of these links. It's kind of
I can't. There's no clickety click.
Oh, there's
crowdfunding.
yeah, on my desktop you can actually click on some
Well,
like
we're
after
not
that
on your
creative
desktop.
They're gonna start selling how to draw handbooks by AI.
Yeah, so all this is AI.
Like 6 fingers, some
Hey,
have
look.
7.
It's the check bone.
Checkbone. Oh my gosh.
This thing costs $29, 29 USD.
Some non-artist put it
That's
together,
genius.
Dude, that looks better than a lot of other art books. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
No,
Look
but
at
if you
this-
look at the draw overs, I mean, if you look at the like drawing the circle and everything, it doesn't even match up on some
Yeah.
of them.
Hilarious.
Gosh, man.
That's a great looking book.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie.
Go back to the Twitter thread. You can probably see some better examples there. Probably not that one. That probably is. But why is your window also like
I don't know.
Oh,
Zoom
smaller,
in.
smaller, smaller.
you're getting smaller and
It's
smaller?
this image is tiny.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
They're making it tiny so they hope you won't notice the AI.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this?
Yeah, there's no forehead. It's just like, what the heck?
It's like this is
Here's
an
the thing you have to
expression.
learn. If you want to learn to draw, you have to draw from AI.
Yeah. You have to draw. You just have AI do it
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh, AI is gonna take over.
I love this in the tick.
The tick, that's so good.
Oh,
That is great.
This is like that owl meme. How to draw owl, draw a circle,
Do a line through
and you draw the owl.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, AI art revitalized completely DeviantArt and Pinterest.
Oh, really?
Yes, AI art is dominating on DeviantArt and Pinterest.
No
right now.
kidding.
And Pinterest is actually, because of the AI art, the Pinterest stock is like up, because Pinterest, I don't even know what Pinterest
Yeah.
sells or does to have like a beneficial stock buy, but
AI art, apparently.
yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, I'm surprised because I thought the DeviantArt crowd would hate AI.
Well, I'm sure they hate it. I mean, don't
Oh,
get me
they
wrong,
do.
but it is it is.
It's
like,
probably a bunch of non-artists doing it, posting it up there.
it's absolutely gorged with AI art, especially DeviantArt.
No, DeviantArt is completely flooded with it. I stopped jumping on there after a while because
Me too.
I don't know. It's kind of
There-
like the same.
The reason I jumped off of it because they were stealing my artwork, like my
Oh,
original
crap.
character designs.
What?
Yeah, they were like people would go on there just take it, your designs and your color palettes and just
Oh,
totally rip.
dude. I mean,
Like,
I love heisting a good color palette.
What happened to his neck? He's got a goiter. Come on.
Oh, that's a good neck.
It's broken.
Well, he's got a growth.
Sure.
Because Adam's apple never changed position.
Oh man. No, it's so funny to watch like some other artists. Like I love. I mean, I don't. I'm kind of indifferent, but I like AI art. I don't. I'm nowhere close to all this like.
Rage.
Right, yeah, irate and outtakes on all this AI art, but because I mean, I can't wait to, like I said, get colorists and maybe do some other stuff with it. I'm so jazzed. I downloaded 50 gigabytes worth of like something on my computer so I could start playing around with it.
No, I'm probably one of the biggest anti-AI art people you'd ever meet.
That's well. No,
Hey,
I
Weldon,
guess what-
remember when Costin was the biggest anti-crypto guy and the biggest anti-NFT guy?
Well,
I
crypto
don't
was
remember
different.
that,
I
but
thought
I-
I should kind
I
of make
believe
fun
you.
of it. I just
I'm
made
just
fun
saying,
of
do you
crypto.
remember when he was? Because
But this is different. This is art. I'm against.
Yeah, because
I'm
that was
against
different.
AI art with a passion, and I always will be.
Matt, did you? So you did a lot of NFT stuff with Mike, and did you sell, or do you still have most of what you were paid in?
No, I cashed it out the moment I got it.
Dang it! I gotta learn how to cash stuff out.
I just cashed everything out like right the same day. I'm like, cash
That's
out, cash
funny,
out.
man. Well, because I guess one of the main reasons I was like, it's not really the main reason. I just like to sit there and watch it sometimes, but I'm kind of a little nervous about my tax returns, and what I'm gonna have to end up doing on those because I do my own taxes.
Yeah, I did my own taxes too, and
that
that's the last time I'm
typical?
going to do my taxes on my own because it's like I had,
With crypto.
Well, here's the thing: is like I used H&R Block to do it myself,
Mhm.
but in the end, you pay all this money doing it yourself, and then you have to have somebody look it over and pay and basically do it for you.
Pay
after you
like
do it.
$400 just for them to look it over.
Yeah, it cost me almost $300 to do my taxes. Then I owe the government like $680.
What?
And then so like, yeah, it cost me like close to $1,000, and then it wasn't good enough. Then I have to go through an H&R Block representative to help me freaking do my taxes after I paid and do it myself. That's the last time. I'm just gonna pay somebody to do it next time.
Matt, listen to me. Listen. Elijah, you need to listen to me. You don't have enough kids to be doing taxes.
The government wants everything they can get.
Oh yeah, whenever you're single, yeah. For sure.
They're like, did you have like a lemonade stand at all? You got to tax that. Like these people, man. Taxation is theft, that's for sure.
100%.
These people, man.
Hey, so I heard you girls talking about Unity too a couple of weeks ago,
Oh yeah.
and I downloaded that program just for fun. I mean, it was free, right?
Just recently? Or
Well, no, I downloaded it like a couple months ago,
Oh,
and
okay.
I heard y'all talking about that whole ordeal, and I don't know if I would have ever gotten around to it because, like I said, I got delusions of grandeur on all manner of fronts. Random stuff.
try different things. You might find something that works really well for you.
Yeah, and maybe I thought about messing around with like a fun little video game, but a
Yeah.
little fighting game or something like that. Something
Oh
stupid
my
like that.
gosh. I mean, if you're talking about just to learn with and experiment with, what was the name of that game engine we found?
Oh, that one. The more recent one with the 2.5. Yeah, that.
So
yeah, it'll take me a second to remember.
This is gonna look it up. But it's this you can get it on Steam and it has an image editing software that's kind of built into it. So you can like draw your characters and divide them up kind of into like parts, like here's the head and render the head from a couple of angles, and then import all the parts in and then label them. You're like, okay, so here's my character roughly. And then it'll put little rigging on it, and then you can animate it that way. And it can animate your 2D artwork into 2D sprite, but it uses like 3D animation to kind of move things around and kind of depending on how many renders you do on like the torso, it can look at the graphics and kind of roughly figure out what shape it is and go like this. And so it makes kind of a rough 2.5D model of the flat art that you put into it. And then you can run the animation through it. And you can either export those out as 2D graphics and then, oh yeah, Smack Studio. That's it.
I never heard
Smack
of that.
Studio. Yep.
Smack Studio.
Yeah, but it's got a game engine built in too. So if you don't want to, if you just want to like start playing with your little 2D characters, start fighting with them, you can load them into the game's fighting engine and play with the characters that way. Or if you want to use the animations you make in a separate project, you can export them as sprite sheets.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about like I just I'm
it's
thinking I
pretty
thought it crossed my mind, and then I was like, you're describing it as pretty like user friendly, and I downloaded like a cheap user friendly video editor because I want to, like I said, I want to do like a cheap little fun animation, maybe like a little logo for some videos of mine, and stuff like that. So I think about all these things every now and then. That's exciting. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm always going to encourage people to try out some new tech and make things, because there's a lot of interesting stuff that can be done artistically in like digital interactive medium and stuff like that. And it can be a challenge at times, but well, I know a lot of programmers, so hopefully we're going to be able to make that more accessible for people.
So is this y'all's book? What am I looking at? This is y'all's book? You're working on a book right now?
That's Cawson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be cool to do a comic too, but right now we're doing a lot of programming. Well, Melissa's doing a lot of programming. I'm doing a lot of cheering on.
Environmental design.
And environmental
here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I am doing a lot of environmental.
Like you're commissioned to do that stuff, or these are you're doing program for your projects, or both?
Oh, no, this is for our own projects. Yeah, the programs that are being built. Yep. So that's for our studios. It's pretty much our studio's proprietary software for doing stuff. So yay. That's coming along. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how it comes out. It should make, hopefully, especially I like narrative driven games. Nothing against action games, but I always liked comics, liked animation, and I liked video games that had good stories where you just kind of sit around and went, ooh, what happened next? And that kind of thing. So that was something to me that was I think any kind of a game is better with stories. So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget my first RPG. Wait a minute. Oh wait, is he talking about Matt Cawson on Unmodded? All right. Well, I don't know if you can see this very well.
So what was your first RPG?
It was Wild Arms on the PlayStation.
Oh,
That's a classic right
that's
there.
a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys went to go with a good one. That's for sure.
So that golem, that metal, and that machine golem that was part of my group during the end battle, he kind of like did this. He did this whirlwind like protective thing, and he saved his group, but in the process sacrificed himself. That was like the first time I cried out like a video game. Was when that golem died, sacrificing himself for his party. And I was like, oh no.
The feels.
Yeah, the music on that the Western type music that popped off on that soundtrack was epic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have to wrap this stream up because I
Sorry,
want
Mike.
to show you something, but I can't show it on stream. So,
Oh, okay.
Boo.
all right, say goodnight, everybody. Plus, we're 3 hours and 44 minutes in. So,
Oh, seriously? Oh my gosh.
yeah, really. So,
Man, time flies. Well,
okay, say goodnight, everybody.
Adios.
Yeah, good night.
Goodbye.
everyone.
Yeah.